We are live. Let me just sort this out. Okay. And then mark myself as there. Let's get going. Streamer mode. Hi Neo. Yakobu will be voicing in tonight, but he's currently got his mouth full of, I don't know, I didn't ask. Food, anyway. But, yes. I know earlier we had sausages, peas, and flat potatoes, though, because I saw the picture. Oh, ice cream. Alright, what sort of ice cream you got? Unless it's going to take ages to explain, in which case you could just wait until you finished it and then tell us verbally. Okay, right. I have to leave either way. I was just trying to think where I've got to go first. Yeah, that's true, actually, yeah. Yakobu gets carried away and pimp slaps it and gets, yeah, fucking chocolate sauce everywhere or whatever. Pimp slap. It's not big enough to pimp slap. It's probably in a bowl, I imagine. In my head, it's in a bowl anyway, because that's usually how I eat ice cream. Aldi Cornetto, nice. Is it the Aldi Cornetto with the little bits of nuts on the top? Well, that might not be an Aldi one, actually. They used to make really nice... I can't remember which supermarket it was. It was either Aldi or someone or other. And they used to make a chocolate sort of knockoff Cornetto thing, and it had nuts on the top. It was really nice, because I don't like nuts, but they were sort of sugary, like... I can't think what, like honey cashews or whatever. They were like little bits of those. It was lovely. Yes, anyway, welcome to the stream, everyone. Yeah, twitch.tv/secret. Neo is on the final chapter of Lost Judgment. Nice, well done. And Yakobu says toffee flavoured. Right. Do we carry on hostessing or side stories? Or... I can't remember if we got any Hitman stuff left. Maybe. Helene has turned up. Hello. Neo votes sub-stories. I might do... Yeah, I might do a sub-story and then we can go back to hostessing, maybe. Everyone's saying hello to each other. Nice. Thank you. Oh, I was hoping that would do the heat action on the guy with the weapon, but never mind. That's... okay. That wasn't what I was trying to do either, but never mind. Wrong button. Sorry, yeah. I've got to get reused to the controls again, weirdly, because I've not been playing it off stream like I normally do. I got too far into and slightly obsessed with oh, what is that? The Street Fighter puzzle something or other. I can't remember what it's called now. The one with gems in it. Anyway, I've been playing hours of that. Not Gem Fighter, because that's a fighting game. God, I can't even remember what it's called. Everyone listening probably knows what it is, though. Puzzle Fire, that's it. Yeah, that. It's basically just a matching 4 colours and then dropping a thing on them to delete them, and then you have to try and get rid of them in a pattern or whatever. It's good fun, though. And there was a thing where you got to unlock points in the Capcom arcade stadium thing, and certain weekends the games have boosts on them, so you can gain extra points, and that had a boost the past weekend, so I was just playing loads of that. So I've got to get to 100 million points, which is ridiculous given that you get about 300,000 points if you're really lucky. I mean, I don't have to, but if I get the trophy anyway. The Mighty Boost. Yeah, not to be confused with the Mighty Boost. Puzzle Fighter 2 Turbo for some reason. I looked for a first one. Oh yeah, because of course, yeah, no one gives a shit about Street Fighter 1, I guess. I did the same on Mega Drive. I was convinced for years as a kid that there was a Splatterhouse 1, and there is, but it's not on Mega Drive, so it's on the Turbo Graphics, which of course I didn't even know existed until years later. So, right, now there are sub-stories still marked on the map, but I read that there are some that are hidden, so we might do a hidden one. Apparently there's one in the casino. Let's see. I don't know if I've read this wrong, then I apologise, but we'll see. Something's going on in here. There's a group of people here that weren't here before, so maybe it's that? Yeah. You either pay up or we'll rip this place to shreds. Get that through your skull. Extortion, eh? The hell you looking at? Nothing. Oh, Kiryu, I'm sorry you had to see that. What's going on here? Those thugs found out about our casino, and now they want us to pay protection money. Oh, sorry, just before I continue, the crack. I almost forgot. Give me a moment. Wait for it, because I've run out of Morrison's Cola, which is really nice. I'll have to get some more Morrison's Cola. But we're back on the cans, so... Oh, hold on, I've dropped it. I have to get it out of this ice pack thing. I can't do it while it's in there. Right, hold on. Lovely. Not as nice as... I think Morrison's Cola's nicer than Coca-Cola now, but yeah. Coca-Cola's only nice when it's absolutely ice cold. Refreshing taste, yeah, kind of. It's as refreshing as any drink can be with 20 teaspoons of sugar in it. But there you go. Anyway, casino. This casino was made so homeless people with nowhere else to go can go have a good time with what little money they have. None of these people look homeless, but okay. We don't have any money to give to the likes of them. That is concerning. I wish we could have a tough guy like you do the bouncing for us, but I don't want to impose on you any further. Wait, is this unlocking bouncer missions? Is that... Huh, if it is, I should have done this way earlier. Okay. We already owe you for taking this place back from those brats. Oh, this is a follow-on story from when we regained control of the, whatever this place is called, the whole building from the people. Now, you don't owe me a thing. We're good. Come to think of it, some of the homeless men who play here have been talking about a couple of guys. They were up to no good, starting to make trouble in the neighbourhood. Couple of guys who've been seen around town. They say they'd make great bouncers. A retired pro wrestler, a disgraced boxer, men who are fiery in spirit, yet their skills lie dormant, waiting for just the right spark to reignite their brilliant flame. Yes, me. I hate to ask you this, but would you do me a favour? Is that Yakobu?
Yes.
Oh, right. Sorry, I could hear a noise. I thought, what is that noise? I thought it was the microphone going again. I was like, hello. Yes, co-host Yakobu is here. Everyone say hello. Would you do me a favour? What's that? Please, if you could just bring back some of those big boys to work here as bouncers, we'd be eternally grateful. Start scouting. Sure, why not? Neo says apparently the RGG summit might be on at 5 AM tomorrow morning. Yeah, I checked the time conversion on that and it does seem like it's 5 AM. So if I'm still awake and I remember to watch it, then I'll watch it, but I don't think I'll remember, particularly if it goes on for hours, because I won't really want to stay up that late. But we'll see. Alright. I'll see if I can round up a few bouncers for you.
That's going to take me some time to convert, because technically it's what, 5:30 right now in Japan.
Oh yeah. So it's the, you mean the conversion for here or the conversion for there?
Yeah. So I read 5 AM, which I thought, that's what I'm. Apart from the fact I got up at 6, that's what I'm used to. I know when that is. No, you do first. 5 o'clock here.
Yeah. Yeah, because I was going to say to you, if you're trying to convert it to Japanese time, you don't need to, because it's, well, I suppose you could, but it's that 5 a.m. is here. Well, it's because it's converted from. Let me have a very quick check, because you put it on the Discord. Let me see. 9 p.m. PT. So 9 p.m. in Japan, so that's 5 a.m. for us. But I mean, it doesn't really matter, 'cause it's not like you can't catch the highlights the next day anyway, or watch the whole thing the next day anyway. So
PT's Pacific time.
Yeah. I don't know, that's what it says PT, so maybe that's American time.
Yeah.
Because it's in English, isn't it? So they'd have to have they'd have to have someone awake. I mean, Americans try their best. They can just about speak English, so there you go. Yes, Akiri will round up a few bouncers, which makes me just think of large boobies, but still. Thank you. I feel really bad asking you to do this, though. You've done so much for us already. It's no problem. So who do you want me to start with? There's a pro wrestler who goes by the name of Violence Tabita. That's what a great name. Who might work out. Try him first. I heard he hurt his back and was tossed out of the Wrestling Federation, though he still prowls around on his own, claiming he can fight. Violence Tabita, huh? Where can I find him? I heard someone say they saw him drinking somewhere around the Champion District. Right, so he's either in the Champion District or in one of the 2 bars. Okay. Got it. Wonder if he really lives up to that name. Let's find out. I was going to say, why does it say roulette in the air? And then I realised because that's just where the roulette is. That was weird. It's just above Kiri's head. I thought, oh, okay. Alright, okay. So, we've got to go to the Champion District and find an ex-wrestler.
May I have a share play?
Oh, sorry, yeah, I pressed the share play button. I don't know if it worked. Okay. Yep, hopefully that'll work. If it doesn't, let me know. Although it didn't last time. Yeah, the menus have changed. It's weird. Yeah, there you go.
Through.
It did or it didn't?
Didn't.
Okay. I think you've got to do I think you've got to press what you had to press before and an extra button, but I'm not sure what it is, so I'll have to have a little look. Stop share play. Share play. It says I've started share play though, so that's... Huh. Oh, wait. Do you know what it is? Screen share. Yeah, there's an extra option now where it used to be. They've changed the bloody order in the menu. That's why.
That's like the 7 mute buttons, isn't it?
Yeah, I know. So going, how do you... Yeah, I muted myself once, and I had to look up, and they go, oh, there are 5 different ways you can mute yourself. And the question is, why? Why isn't there one? There's one on the controller. There was one on the microphone cable, which there now isn't. There was at least 3 ways of doing it on the console. But anyway... It's gone again. Ted, no, it's back now. Gone. Back. Gone. Back. You're a genius. That's the way Ted just looks at him like he's a fucking idiot, because obviously he is, but...
Oh, just a bunch of people looking at a star.
Ah, you've changed your guess. What was it again? Rude Hullet sitting on a shed. Neo says, oh, yeah, exactly. This is the guy with the same body shape and face as the dine-and-dasher guy. Oh, I just activated this one by accident. I wasn't even meaning to do this. Nice. This was, I don't know if Heleni's seen this before, but it's like a combo one where you hit. Nice. I think everyone else here has seen it, that's why I mentioned her specifically. Yeah, it's we learned it from seeing a woman dash about handing out tissues. I don't think I have. Nice, yeah. So it was one of those revelation things where you go and see someone do something, and then Kiryu goes, "Oh," and then picks up some move based on what it looked a bit like. Okay. Oh yeah, there's now a sub-story in the Champions District, which I guess is the one that I'm going towards with the guy that I'm looking for. So maybe we don't have to go in a bar. We just have to go into the actual district. I mean, it wouldn't have been that hard to find. There's literally only 2 bars in the whole district. Well, ones that we can go inside physically, anyway. Or not, I guess. Huh. Interesting. Maybe this is him. More drinks, mumble, mumble. A man out drinking the Champion District, huh? Champion District. This must be another... the Tampon District. I think he soaked up all the alcohol. I wonder why. This must be none other than Violence Tabita. He's certainly big enough to be a bouncer. Sure, wake him up, why not? Hey, wake up. Oh, that's all we had to do to wake him up. Go, hey, wake up. Huh? The hell do you want? I'm Kiryu. I was hoping we could talk. I love this thing about, by the way, that they go, oh, he's a pro wrestler, he must be big. It's like nowadays, you go, oh, I need to find this pro wrestler, where is he? Well, it's not going to be that guy, because he's 5'7" and about 100 pounds. No, that is him. Yeah, really? Okay. It's like the size of the average pro wrestler is way, way lower than it used to be. See, I'm working for a casino, and right now we're looking for bouncers. I was thinking I could recruit you. A bouncer? I'm a pro wrestler, man. Why would I want to downgrade to something like that? This little frown that he's got now. Ooh. Smeeg. Heed. Well, I heard you hurt your back and were going to retire. Something along those lines. What? That's just some bullshit my manager is saying. It's my body anyway. I ought to know it best. Don't you think? Come on. I'll prove it to you. I've still got plenty of gas left in the tank. Go ahead and try me. If you can knock me out, I'll bow out, gracefully become your bouncer. I put that on my pride as a wrestler. I don't want you to be my bouncer, but sure. I tell you what will humble him. Tiger drop. There's nothing here. Oh, there's nothing here, so we can duke it out all we want. Hey, you want to know why they call me Violence Tabita? Because my name's Tabita. Why that amused me so much. It's like that was a joke in something before. That you know why they call me Danger Calhoun? Because my name's Calhoun. Because I like to get violent and rip the opponent to bits. Get it? No? Fine. Let's just do this. And this is a series that got. What was that? Sorry.
To be continued. Oh. To be continued.
There you go. Oh, running DDT. I got the pun anyway. Good enough. Oh, Hurricane Rana. Well, yeah, Hurricane Rana. I'm not sure. I've never been sure what the difference is between a Hurricane Rana and a head scissors, but I think it's just the way you land them rather than the actual move itself. To beat a limerick, nice. I was trying to tiger drop that as a counter to end the fight. It didn't work though. Come on, you bitch. I was going to use that bottle of mystery liquid sitting there, but we didn't get enough heat. Even this guy's, yeah, I don't know if this is supposed to represent he's got a bad back, but look at the shape of his back. It's ridiculous. Fuck it, whatever. There you go. I was going to do a tiger drop, but I can't be asked. Alright, there you go. Oog. Arg. I lost. Me, of all people. Damn it all. I can't believe I lost to an amateur. I don't know, I just imagine that was the noise he made with his mouth. I better grab that clip while I think about it, because I'll forget otherwise. Right, okay. You done mourning over your retirement? Yeah, I pretty much knew I had it coming. Besides, this aching back of mine is permanently down for the count. Wrestling is a battle, of course, but it's also a show. You gotta make it fun for the fans. That's the most important thing. And it's not just about being strong, either. You gotta show the kids something fresh. You gotta have flair, sparkle, pizzazz. I don't know. You gotta have some style. I'm not sure how that's how he wanted it said, but style? I wondered if that was a wrestling pun, because of course Ric Flair. And then, wait, this is set in 2007. I don't know. It's a bit of a long shot, but I was thinking AJ Styles is maybe a thing there, but maybe not. With my back like this, I doubt I have that kind of performance. I doubt I can have that kind of performance ever again. So thanks for helping me make up my mind. I'll take that offer of yours. I'll be your bouncer. Good. Then let me set you up with this place. It's in a building on Park Boulevard. You can head there whenever you're ready. It's a deal. And thanks, Kiryu. I guess I'll be seeing you around. See you around, kid. Okay. 2,000 experience. Nice. Alright. Okay, so do I guess that was it. I mean, I don't know if this is a game-wide thing where we just have to pick different bouncers for them, but I imagine after a while they'd have too many grandfathers. Too many bouncers for the place, so I don't know. I think that counted as... Let me have a check. Bouncers needed. I suppose the scout bouncers, the first bouncer, right, okay, because I'm marking off sub-stories as I do them now. So the first bouncer, okay. Yeah, so the bouncers needed story won't mark as finished until we've got all the bouncers, so I'm guessing we just have to go back each time and get more. So I don't know if this is a thing where there's like 100 of them, or there's a couple, or what, but I imagine if they're each a sub-story, they can't be that many, because there's only, 100 and something sub-stories in the entire game, so... Be like the hostess stuff, where there's only, I don't know, whatever it is, 10 of them or whatever. But, yeah. I think, from what I read, and obviously I didn't read ahead any further than I had to, there's only a couple of these you can do now, and the rest are a later chapter anyway. So, we'll do as many of these as we can now, maybe, and then see how it goes. So, I guess the casino is like the base you have to go back to each time to find out where the next one is. Is that him there? No. I wondered if getting the bouncers would actually give me some sort of visual as to them being here, but nope, apparently not. Oh, Kiryu. Thanks for stopping by. Go on.
Well, I just realised what buy chips means. I was like, oh.
Oh, don't eat these so-called chips, Marge. Yeah. I'll send you a message if I find someone suitable to recruit as a bouncer. Until then, enjoy the casino. Oh, okay, so we get these... Okay, so we didn't need to come back. We get these as text messages, I guess. Okay, I can just wander about then. Right, okay. Maybe it's a time-based thing and he sends you a text message. Oh, it says text message, but they list them as emails, so... Right, okay. There's two more I can see, so we'll go do... Because I thought that sub-story might last a bit longer. So we'll do a sub-story and then we'll see if we want to carry on or do more hostessing or what, so... Just realised there's another Club Sega there. Oh wait, no, that's the entrance to the big one, never mind. Yeah, it's the side entrance to this one, but none of the entrances work apart from the entrance at the front for some reason. Oh, also, something I promised myself I was going to do was save between sub-stories, because I never remember to. So if everyone would give me the benefit of 10 seconds of a grey screen.
I'm wondering if before smartphones were a thing, that whether or not in Japan they used actual email instead of text message.
Oh, what, on phones?
Yeah.
I don't know. That's a good point, actually, because they call them text messages, but maybe that was just the sort of colloquial catch-all sort of term. Well, this looks like an interesting setup. Has that guy got handcuffs? No, it looks like a roll of tape. And a guy in a sling. Well, okay, my guess is going to be... I mean, this could just be random, but they look like that and they're outside a theatre. So my guess is this is going to be one of these... Oh, our co-star's injured. Could you be in this scene? And then we have to fight someone as part of a film. It'd be funny if later on in the game there's posters with our face on them or something because we got put in a film, but... Is that the director's side story? I've absolutely no idea because I've not done it before. How would I know? It might be. I'm just guessing because they're outside the cinema, but they could just be here because it's a pavement to stand on, so we'll see. Domineering director. Get me out there and find me a stand-in for Kuda. Yeah, I guess this was probably what this was going to be. But even if I do find someone, it's way too late. And how the hell are we supposed to film this thing? Yeah, there you go, you see. So what it'll be is one of those things where, yeah, we... do you remember what was the one before? We had to plate up some food and stuff like that, and the guy kept throwing jargon at us, and we had to kind of guess what it meant. That was quite funny, that one. Oh, shit, I skipped it by accident. Something about robbing someone of a star. Sorry, I pressed X before I meant to. Yeah, the one in Yakuza 0, yeah, exactly. What am I supposed to do about it? I feel terrible about all this. You gave me the starring role, and then I had to go and break my arm in the men's room. What the... That must have been one hell of a shit. Jesus. Imagine bracing for that. I braced so hard, I broke my fucking arm. Anyway. Hey. What about him? Oh, he's perfect. Something wrong? You want to be in a movie, hotshot? I've been in a gay porn before. No, wait, it was erogi or whatever it's called, yaoi or something or other. A movie? Why me? Well, Kuda here was our lead, but he got injured during rehearsal. What, in a toilet? And without a lead... What was that, sorry?
I think.
Cool.
Yeah, erotic game.
Oh,
like,
yeah. Eroge. I kept saying eroge, but I don't... Eruga. It sounds like one of those things they'd have shouted on Shooting Stars. Eruga.
Eruga.
Eruge. Yes. Eruge. Huh?
Yes.
Quite literally. And without a lead, our hopes of completing this film are pretty much screwed.
For the people in chat who must read this.
Eruge. Eruga. Uvavu. Hi there. The name's Noburo Kuda Rezaka. Or Kuda for short. Okay, thanks, because I wasn't going to remember that. Kuda. Okay. I think I get the picture. No, you don't get the picture. You're going to be in the picture. Anyway, you've got just the face and build we're looking for. In fact, I think you fit this role like a glove, so how about it? Uvavu. Yeah, see, Neo's seen Shooting Stars. Anyway, go on.
Yeah, I'm just doubly translating this. How's it spelt in Romaji?
Oh, sorry, I hiccuped and burped at the same time. Ugh.
It's, yeah. Those two words combined make eroge.
There you go. Erotic gamer. Yeah, that's like in South Park where they go, Yowie, translated as boys you lover. They say it in this ridiculous accent. There you go. I've got the face and build they're looking for. In fact, I think you fit this role like a glove, so how about it? Being in a movie might not be so bad. Sorry, find someone else. That's weird. Normally the top option is yes. Okay, I'll do it. Okay, I'll do it. Okay. Oh damn, that just made my day. Excellent. What kind of role is it? I love how he agreed and then asked. it's an over-the-top action scene. Basically, we need you to beat the crap out of some thugs and make it look pretty. Yeah, see, I guess that was probably the point. I can do that. What's your name, anyway? I'm Kiryu. Alright, Kiryu. Let's get you right to the studio, which is a toilet. There. Ah, tatami mats, eh? Look at you, Kiryu. That's exactly the image we're going for. Go on.
The way you said that made it sound like someone's name.
Ah, tatami mats.
Tatami mats, eh?
Tatami matse. What are they? Like those giant crackers. Those. I used to really like them. We used to get this box of massive crackers. Matza, something like that. It was. They were just really like they were like like a water cracker. Matsu, is it Matsu? Yeah, it's like the size of a dinner plate, but it's a single cracker. Because we were buying them and putting butter and cheese on them and then sandwiching them together and having a massive sandwich thing. And Mother Secret picked up a box of one of them once, and someone who knew her went, "Oh, are you Jewish?" And she went, "No, why?" And they went, "Oh, it's just that they're crackovers for Passover or something." And we went, "Are they?" We were just buying them because they were nice. Didn't even realise they were anything else. They were just huge crackers that they buy. So yeah. I was like, "Oh, okay, I didn't even realise that." Go on.
Yeah, because they're unleavened bread.
Yeah, that's it. They were really, really thin and crispy. They're so nice. Matzos, that's it. Yeah, matzos. I mean, they were the size. I could put both my hands under one of them and it still covered them. They were huge. I'll have to see if we can still get some of those. They were nice. Anyway, look at you, Kiryu. That's exactly the image we're going for. Yes, we're going for the like a dragon Ishin look. Must be some kind of samurai flick. It's going to be porn, isn't it? Let's face it. Here's the script. You only have to worry about Tatsu, the hero's lines. Memorize them as best you can. Okay, right. So it says memorize them, so I'm going to type these down because my memory's shit. I can't explain why that's funny, but it's in chat. If you either get that or you don't, but that's really funny. Brilliant. I've come to avenge my father. I'm not Jewish. Right. What the hell do you want? I've come to avenge my father. Yeah, okay. Tatsu takes out Yamashiro's thugs in this order. Right. Thugs. Hanai has got short hair. I mean, the idea is you're supposed to remember this, but my brain's awful. Charged at Tatsu. Tatsu smashes him head on. Once fired up, Tatsu then wails on Toriumi. Long hair. Next, he shuts down Matsuke. I don't know. That one. Bearded dragon. And then beats Otsuki, who is the bald one. Right, yeah, that's the sort of thing I fucked up remembering 5 ramen orders, so I'm not going to remember all this shit. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, okay. Very impressive. Fight me one-on-one like a real man. Fight me one-on-one like a real man. Alright. We can discuss that once you've defeated my finest assassin. Assassin, get out here. Assassin enters. This is the man who killed my father, and he's more skilled than you can imagine, so prepare to die. Okay. Tatsu confronts his father's assassin. First, he unleashes a series of raging techniques. Okay, so I need to do a series of heat actions, maybe? So... heat actions. Grabbing and smashing one into a wall. So, wall heat action. That's an easy one. You can just drag someone near a wall. Killing another one with a triple sword slash. That's the one with a sword. So, sword heat action. Standing up. And then Smashing a Da-rumour doll over the last one's head with a karate chop. That's the one where you spin it round. So, Da-rumour heat action spin with karate chop. Alright. To finally avenge his father. Yeah, imagine that in a serious samurai film, seeing that. Okay. Bunch of worthless dogs. I suppose I have to deal with you myself. And then there's one final line. I assume this is the final line anyway. No need to worry. I'll make quick work of you myself. Nonsense, I'll regret you ever crossed me when I'm through with you. Time has come for me to face Yamashiro, the sinister villain behind it all, while Tatsu unleashes an amazing array of attacks. Defeating Yamashiro, well, for good, is a much harder bargain. Tatsu is beat. Is beat to within... Hold on, let me just read this as it's written, and then I'll try and work out what the hell they're going on about. Tatsu is beat to within an inch of his life. Health gauge flashing red. Is beaten to, surely. Is beat to. Awful grammar. Tatsu is beaten to within an inch of his life. Right, so I need to have flashing red health. And then... No, I got the point of it. It's just bad grammar. Is beat to within an inch of his life. I think they've missed some letters out there. To win with a miraculous comeback. Miraculous comeback. Now, I don't know if they just mean win or whether I have to do a certain heat action when I've got low health, but it doesn't say, so I'm guessing I just have to beat him. Dialogue 4. Okay, there is more. Listen, work for me. I'll make you rich beyond your wildest dreams. Sound good? Let's forget about this whole thing with your father and think what's best for tomorrow. And then Tatsu. My loyalty can't be bought. I need more board license plates in the gift shop. Tatsu punches Yamashiro. Okay, I don't know if I need to punch him. It's not in pink, so I'm guessing that's not an action. So this is the legendary Tatsu of Kamaro. Tatsu turns his back on any dead Yamashiro and exits. Turn around, walk out. Finn. Okay, got the lines down yet? No, there is no way I'd remember that off the top of my head, which is why I wrote it all down. You bet. Yeah, you can recap them if you need to, but I've written them down, so... Mind you, I wrote down those ramen orders and still fucked it up, so we'll see. So, a lone warrior burst into the local authorities' compound to avenge his dead father. Looks like your typical Samurai B movie. I think that might be the plot to Isshin, I don't know. Not played it. You bet. Feel free to ad-lib if you can't remember it word for word, just as long as it works well. Saying the lines as written can sound wooden sometimes. Okay, so maybe that's a hint that you have to get it slightly different, but we'll see. Also, do your best with the action sequences. Performing them as written would be nice, but we'll still pay you either way. Got it. Oh, also, I've got what's it called? Health drinks on me. So for the fight where I need to do all the heat actions, I might use them for that, because I might end up beating them with normal attacks by accident otherwise. So let's get this thing rolling then. We're all set. All right, Kiryu, give us a good show. Sure, why not? The hell do you want? I've come to avenge my father. I've come to collect my money. You killed my father and I want payback. No, I've come to avenge my father. I've come to avenge my father. I love how it gives you Tatsu as the name in the subtitles. You've got some nerve busting in here. So you want to see your precious father, huh? Oh, I'll send you to meet him. In hell! This looks like, actually... I want to turn the camera around just to see if I'm right about this. Yeah, this is really clever. So this is supposed to be a set indoors, but if you look at it, this is the courtyard in the... what's it called? The Omi Alliance building, if you look at it, look. Because there's the stuff outside. Yeah, This is really clever. They've reused a thing to make it look slightly different. Right, okay, so I need to beat Hanai first, which is... No, not that one. That guy there? No, that one. Okay, need to beat Hanai first. Right, and then Torumi is the one with long hair. No, that's Narumi. Hold on, have I written down the wrong name? Yeah, I've written down Torumi for some reason. Yeah, that's weird. I don't know if that was different or if I just wrote down the wrong letter, but anyway, I think they meant Narumi. Right, and then the one with the beard, and then the bald guy. Right, okay. I'm going to keep my heat just because I might need it for the next bit. Get up, you prick. Come on! Right. Right. And then... and last. Nice. I think that was the right order, anyway. Whoa. Very impressive. And then fight me one-on-one like a real man. Let's do it, you fine man. Just you fine man. Just the two of us. Fight me to the death like a man. Fight me one-on-one like a real man. Well, it's the last one. Fight me one-on-one like a real man. Ha! We can discuss that once you've defeated my finest assassin. Assassin, get out here. This is the man who killed your father, and he's more skilled than you can imagine. So prepare to die. Right, okay, so we've got to do a series of heat actions now. Okay. So, do I have to do them on Yamashita? Or do I have to do them on this 3? Okay, there's the sword, there's the Da-rumour. Right, okay. So I need to do the wall one first. I'm guessing it just can be on anyone in the fight. Okay. Right, that's the wall one. And then we need to do the sword one next. If they all have to be on the main guy, that wasn't made clear, but okay. I guess they give you multiple people to give you a chance to build up heat. Oh, maybe they do all have to be on him. Did it say? I don't know, it never said, so it better not be on him, because it didn't make that, as I say, it didn't make that clear, but alright. We'll see how we go. We need the sword one, so there was a sword here somewhere. Where is it? Oh, did someone pick it up? No, there it is. There you go, that one. 3. Okay, yeah, 3 strikes. And then we need to do the one with the Da-rumour next, okay. The guy with the sword spat at you, did he? I can't say I noticed. Alright. Oh look, we're playing Ishin. Ha ha ha. Give me a sec. Shit. So it's this one. Well, I might as well do this one on him. I should have done the heat action on this guy just because he's got more health thinking about it, but... Okay. So, I can just finish off the fight however I want then, I guess, now. Ooh. I don't know if heat actions will screw it up, so I'll try and do it without heat actions, because... I don't know if the game will register that I've done an extra one by accident or something. Too, it would look good, finishing off the fight with a tiger drop. If he lets me. Oh well. Counter anyway. Right. Hopefully that counted. Bunch of worthless dogs. I suppose I'll have to deal with you myself. And then, no need to apologize. No need to worry, I'll make quick work of you. No need to worry, I'll make out quick with you. I love the joke answers on this. I knew they'd be funny. I'll make you apologise to my father. In hell. No, it's not that one, actually. Blimey, I almost picked that by accident. Read back notes. I'll make quick work of you myself. Okay. It doesn't say myself on there, but I'll make quick work of you. No need to worry, I'll make quick work of you. Nonsense. You'll regret you ever crossed me when I'm through with you. Right. So, as long as our health's in red, then that's fine. Does it keep the weapons from before? No, okay. Right, so I need to pretty much just beat him until he's almost dead, and then let him do the same to me, and then finish him off, I guess. Can I pick up the candlesticks? No, okay. Oh, tiger drop. Yeah, I better not do that again, because I might beat him by accident. I think I can do one more throw. This is going to take ages if he's going to have to beat me down to low health. Okay, I could probably do a couple of throws then. Okay, I think I can do one more. Should be letting him hit me, really, I suppose, if I'm going to have to wait around ages for him to lower my health. Oh, shit. Christ, that was lucky. I didn't think I'd do that counter. Fucking hell, that was close. I almost beat him by accident, right, so now I've just got to wait for him to beat me into low health, I suppose.
Yeah, no, it just happened.
Yeah, if I'd had any extra damage, that would have finished him off. Luckily, he attacked quite a lot, so... Do you know what would be handy, actually? If I'd known this was going to happen before I went into this subquest, if I brought items with me that lowered my health purposefully, I could have just eaten loads of them and then finished him off anyway. Yeah, this might not take long as I thought it would. If he was a normal thug, this would have taken about half an hour, but... I'm just sort of getting up quicker because I don't think he can attack me while I'm on the ground. Oh, oh, nice T-bone suplex. No, wait, not a T-bone suplex. No, it is a T-bone suplex. Yeah, I think so. Didn't expect him to do that for some reason. That guy doesn't think much of this fight. Look, his scorecard's completely blank. Reminds me of that thing when Matt Morgan said sorry, I forget, people don't know who Matt Morgan is. Matt Morgan, the Russell Brand's friend, used to be on the radio with him. He said the weirdest complaint we ever got from a hotel was that they said, you messed up the minibar, you broke this, the chair was broken, all this. And he said, and also, you've clearly been eating loads of Kit Kats in your room and then mashing the foil into the carpet. And they went, yeah, that's not why there was loads of bits of foil in the room. They said the people in the hotel couldn't work out why else we'd have tiny bits of foil around. But right, let me run into him, see if I can do this rolling heat action. Right. It's one where you can only do when you're low health, so I might try and finish off the fight with this. It's not working. No, hold on. What's the, Oh, you've got to roll into it. Hold on. There you go, this one. Crunch. Nice. Yeah, I forgot. You've got to roll into it before it'll work. Running headbutt and a sidekick. Listen, work for me. I'll make you rich beyond your wildest dreams. Sound good? Let's forget about this whole thing with your father and think about what's best for tomorrow. How much money have you got in mind? Keep your money. I want justice. And then the answer is, my loyalty can't be bought. And then it says, punch him and walk out. So, I don't know if that happens automatically or if we have to do that. My loyalty can't be bought. Nope, happens automatically. Okay, boom. I don't know why that happened off camera, but sure. So this is the legendary Tatsu of Kamaro. Yes, yes it is. Okay, cut. Thanks for the rolling headbutt, Neo. Don't know if you'd seen that one before. That's a wrap, people. No, this is a wrap, and then he pulls out a soft tortilla. Good job, everyone. How was I? Also, there was a very hidden Bob Uematsu reference in that fight because there was Da-rumour. Huh?
Yes.
Da-rumour. How was I? Nice work, Kiryu. You stuck to the script just as written. Is that good? It was almost perfect, but needed a little something. Oh, okay. Acting's not my thing, I guess. I haven't watched many samurai films. Samurai films? Well, whatever. Anyway, I've got your payment waiting. Did you not think it was a samurai film? Okay. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, he hasn't seen the thing yet. Oh, he had, yeah.
どこのプロダクションにも入ってないならうちの映画会社の専属になったよ。みんなもそれがいいと思うだろ？よくないです。なんなんだよ。全員揃って。
すまんな。俺も映画には興味がない。これで失礼させてもらう。はい、お勤めご苦労様。はい。
Thanks for leaving our pinkies on. Nice Yakuza humour there. The legendary Yakuza based on a true story. Ha! Brilliant. Nice. I was going to say, for that joke to work, they're going to have to translate that for me because I don't get it otherwise. 100,000 yen. Nice. You also got a Sakura Storm as a bonus. If I'm right, that's a really good sword. 10,000 experience points. Nice. And we got our health restored. Nice. Excellent. Okay, that was worth doing. Right, so that was Silver Screen Dragon. Apparently we could have done that in Chapter 6, according to this, but never mind. Right, Silver Screen Dragon. Let's cross that one off. Okay. Alright. Okay. That clip might be in the memories. Yeah, maybe, because it counted as a cutscene, so I'm guessing it probably would. The thing is that as I was thinking, when he held that up, that was supposed to be the, oh, of course, what a funny thing to find out. And I was thinking, hopefully they have translated good. I was going to say, I'm going to have to get a screenshot of that and ask someone online what it says. Okay, so sub-stories. So that was somewhere around here anyway. Yeah, anyway. Right, okay, so, right, where is... Okay, there's another one. We could do the last remaining, well, visible sub-story. There probably are some more, but I'd have to look up exactly where they were, because I think they're inside buildings and things like that. That bounce, I think, was. Where is that sub-story? Speaking of which, Pimp Slap. Let's find out what this is, and then we can decide if we want to go looking for more sub-stories, or we can... hostess or whatever. So we'll see what this is anyway. You've got to be kidding me. What kind of asshole runs out on his bill in this day and age? Oh, okay, is this going to be another dine-and-dash thing? Because if it is, we've got upgrades for our chasing thing now. Right. What happened? Oh, just another dine-and-dasher. Yep. This guy eats every flavour of gelato we have, and then he's out the door. Oh, there he is. Yeah, it's that same guy again. It's not even a different person. I wonder why he's waiting there. Yeah, that's all he needs to be said. I wish I could leave the shop and go after him. Hey, could you chase him down for me? I just want to slap that creep. Interesting. So, I could watch the shop for her, but why would I? Yeah, I mean, obviously I'm going to go after him, but I just wonder what the other option does. Interesting. I might look that up afterwards and see what it does. All right. I just need to catch him, right? You'll do it? Great. You're a stand-up guy. Yes, I am standing up, and I am a guy. Well, when you catch him, bring him here. I'll give him the punishment he deserves. I can imagine someone who'd be into that. All right.
They appeared on the chat before, didn't they?
Yes.
I made them appear.
Oh, almost. Roll! I know he got a roll there, but I think I can... Nice. Okay, yeah. Those upgrades really help. I like the music.
Yeah.
Ha, damn it.
Sort of like they fixed Streets of Rage 3.
Yeah, the music from the one that plays in the nightclub, and there's all those lights, and the game moves slightly too slowly because too much is going on. This time it was like you were trying to get me to chase you. What were you thinking? Nobody's ever chased me like you do. Yeah, you want to come to the thing at the top of the town. There's a fella there that likes chasing things. There aren't enough dine-and-dash pros like me left in this world. Dine-and-dash pros? I mean, it's hard to run on a full stomach. And even if we get away, you end up hungry again from all the exercise. It's hard being a dine-and-dash pro. You know what it's like, right? Welcome back, Neo. Now is this... Huh. I wonder if this matters. Let me, what quest is this? Number 36. Give me a quick sec. 36. Ah, shit, I've written it down on the wrong list. I'm an idiot. 36. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what this does. Neo, do you happen to know what this quest is called? Because I just wanted to look it up quickly. It's kind of hard to get. They don't give you the bloody names of the quests until you've finished it. Oh, it could be... Okay, I think I've just spotted it. Hold on. Chapter 7... No, that's not how you spell main. Sorry, give me a sec. Oh, fucking hell. Why don't they bloody list properly? Dine-and-dasher 2, yeah. I fucking hate how they've listed these. Dine-and-dasher 3. Okay, yeah, probably doesn't matter then. No, I don't think it matters. So, what do we reckon in terms of what we want to say to him? I'll let chat decide, because I don't think it matters. But in the meantime, I'll have a glance over that.
Second option.
The second option it is. Oh, no. This is the third one. Hold on. No, this is the third one then. We must have done this twice. Yeah. So, okay, yeah, that's fine. It's fine. All right. Why don't you quit? And just quit dining and dashing. Think about how it affects the shops you raid. You're right. I'm done. No more dining and dashing for me. After all, I'll never be able to escape you. Good. Glad to hear it. I think it's time I left on a journey for myself. Have a good life. I don't think we'll ever meet again. Oh, I think we will. If you're leaving, make sure you pay what you owe. Yeah, so it wouldn't matter what answer we gave. I just wanted to check, because if it was a really good reward, then, you know. Oh, I almost forgot. Go on. The cost of your gelato comes to 7,000 yen. Let's see the cash now. Okay. Ching. If you've got the cash, then just pay the damn bill in the first place. What, are you just doing this for kicks? Oh. I'm sorry. Don't ever show your face here again.
It's
And
about
you?
£40 worth.
40 quid's worth of ice cream, yeah, that's probably quite a lot, I imagine. You've earned this, seriously. I'm grateful, even if I'm still pissed off. Stamina and Spark, that's the best healing item in the game, so that's cool. Nice. Pimp slap. What's going on? Why do I feel so weird? Is it indigestion? But I can't stop thinking about that shop manager. Oh dear. What is this? Is this it? Is Kamurocho's era of dining and dashing finally over? I love the way that guy walks. Ooh, he walks away like a penguin that's in trouble. I was going to say, there's so many people, his animation got stopped. 5,000 experience. Ding. Also, get out of the way. Pimp slap. Alright, okay.
Yes.
Also, is it just me, or does that ice cream at the bottom look slightly too melted? I mean, I could be imagining it, but if I had that, I wouldn't want to eat that over anything I cared about.
A little bit, but...
I don't like mixing flavours of ice cream together. Maybe I'm weird. I don't know. I think if you mix too many flavours of ice cream together, they all start tasting like banana, which if you like banana ice cream's fine, but I fucking hate it. They did a thing in McDonald's once. We ordered a chocolate milkshake and it tasted of banana. And they said, oh yeah, we ordered it and went, this tastes of banana. And then the person after we said that went, yeah, they tasted like that all day apparently. And it's like, shouldn't you have changed it by now? But anyway, right. Dine-and-dasher, that quest was called main course, I think. Was it main course? Because I'm crossing them off, so. No, compulsive dine-and-dasher 3. Wait, hold on. Oh, that's why this doesn't make sense. I've done the same thing I did last time, and I'm looking at the guide for the fucking PS3 version. Because they changed the names of the quests. Right, okay, hold on. Yakuza 3 remastered. How do I get to the guides for remastered? Oh. No, wait. There you go. Yeah, remastered. Okay. Right. Give me a sec. This should be a lot easier now. Main course. There you go. Yeah. Big man. Okay, yeah. So this had a different name in the PS3 version. That's why. Right. Okay. That's why it didn't make sense. Main course. Okay. That's that one done. Okay. Yep. Right. We got this text message that stopped us from getting into a fight, so... Hey, Catatonia. Hey, Yakuza bros, he says. Hello, welcome. Hope you are well.
Yes.
Violence to beat... Oh, and Yakobu says hello as well.
Twas
okay.
but a whisper.
'Twas but a whisper. Whisper Gold. I love Whisper Gold. Sorry to go off on a tangent, but Whisper Golds are great. It's basically a whisper with a cavern in the middle full of liquid caramel. It's brilliant. Right. Violence Tabita stopped by. Thank you. The thugs nearly pissed their pants when they saw Tabita. Still, if they come, there'll be greater and greater numbers. If they come back in numbers, I doubt even he could handle them. There's a shop near Iwakuma at the... There's a guy named... Oh, there's a guy... I was going to say, what? There's a guy named Iwakuma at the stew shop. I'm not sure where that is. East Shikifuku Street. Okay, I know where that is. He's trained to be a sumo wrestler, but he's too wild to go pro. Still, his wild side might make him a good bouncer. You wouldn't mind going over to meet him and see if he's bounce material, would you? Sure, why not? Oh, and we got into this fight anyway, so we didn't escape it. Never mind. Okay. That text message interrupted this fight, but it still happened anyway. Alright.
He was polite enough to let you read it.
Yeah, quite. I'll let this man read this text message. I am polite in Japanese after all. Overkill! Apparently there was another person. Oh, there. Oh yeah, I forgot. I got a new weapon, didn't I? Dragon Sword. Sakura Storm. Yes, I was right. This famed sword is said to release a swirling gust of sakura petals when slashing its victim. Those are cherry blossom. That's it. I was trying to think of the word. Right. Okay. So let's put that in position of our dragon sword. You got yourself a dragon sword. 112, and then that's 120. So
to give you a new weapon.
Oh look, there you go. Look, it has petals. Nice. That's pretty cool, actually. I like that. Okay. Slice. Oh Christ, he didn't like that, did he? Yeah, nice. The blade's got petals on it as well. Might have to save that. I think that's a really good sword. It's probably going to cost shitloads to fix it. Right, okay, that was a normal fight. Yep. Oh, a misshapen 30 grand. Nice. We've got over 2 million now, I just realised. And with my sword, as Neo says, you better watch hard. Right, okay. So, East Shikafuku Street. I think it's the one up on the right. And I think a new sub-story's appeared here as well, interestingly. I don't know what that is, but that's obviously not the sumo guy we're looking for, so I'm pretty sure it's the other one. Ha, boy! Used to be. For anyone who even gets that. Okay. That's the stew place, apparently. Is he... Oh, he is pretty big, actually. I was going to say he's tall, but he's not round. But yeah, he is pretty fucking big. Okay. Alright. You better watch hard. Right. Day in, day out, all I hear is salt, miso, soy sauce. I didn't join a sumo stable to learn how to make nabe. Ah, now, interestingly, I do know what nabe is. Nabe is what they call stew place. Now, I just got why it's sumo stew, yeah. Nabe is what they colloquially call sumo stew. So it's what the sumos actually eat between training and sleep schedules. It's like a huge, great vat of stuff. It's really healthy. They just eat loads of it, which is why they're so big. It's all like vegetables. It's usually chicken and things like that, but it's just a big stew. It's really nice, apparently. But you can, it's usually the one thing in the sumo place that if you just go along to it and want to look in there, they actually let you have some. But yeah, they give you a bowl like the size. They go. I remember some guy went to eat with Yama, who's the. Not only is he a sumo and a former champion, but he's the heaviest recorded Japanese person ever, and he's. Oh, what was his weight? Like 610 pounds or something. He's huge. Wow. And yeah, for a Japanese person, that's not only big, that's massive. That's like 8 Japanese people. But yeah, he said that, yeah, we eat, and all this. And he got out this huge bowl of stuff, and he went, wow, Yama, are you going to eat all that? Yes. And he said, will you be hungry afterwards? Yes. And all this. And he said, oh, will you eat more than one bowl? Yes. And he said, how many bowls will you eat? And he glanced over to one side for a second, and like he was mentally counting, and went, 8. He was going. They were like, it was so ridiculous, the sheer amount of food they had. They took him to a restaurant and he had like 8 full courses of full meals. It was ridiculous. But anyway, yeah, I just thought I'd throw that out there. Yeah, so that's what nabe is. I joined so I could learn the art of sumo, damn it. So what's the point of making some bullshit stew when I could be wrestling my ass off instead? Yeah, that's the thing. When you start a sumo studio, that's the sort of stuff you're doing. You're cleaning the place and making the stew and all that. And you have to serve all the sort of head sumos first, and then you eat last, and all that sort of thing. It's all basically protocol stuff, but yeah, they make you do that before you even start training, so... you're out of your mind, Iwakuma. There's no way you're ready for the ring. You need more practice, more discipline. From that episode of South Park. I need more discipline. And at least 10 times more nabe. That's how you get strong. Shut up. I'm good enough already. Besides, I don't need any more practice. Just get me to the ring and I'll show you. Yeah, see, that's the thing. People, and obviously probably less people nowadays, but people think that sumos are just massive fat guys, which they are, but it's like a layer of fat outside of a hugely muscular body, because they've got to be so strong, and they've got to have great stamina, and sumos have got weirdly good cardio for people who are over 500 pounds, but there you go. So this is Iwakuma. He seems to have quite the temper. I'll talk some sense into him. I'll wait for him to calm down. I'll talk some sense into him, because I think that'll make us fight him, so... And what do you want? Hey, are you Iwakuma? And what if I am? Well, I was hoping we could talk. Okay, walk in front of the camera, why not? There's an NPC walks right in front of the camera. Excuse me, we are doing something here. We currently have some openings for bouncers, so I thought I'd recruit you. As a bouncer? What kind of crap is that? Well, that was a nice one. I'm gonna be the next Yokozuna, man. Yokozuna is the top ranking sumo for anyone who doesn't know, and the name of a wrestler in the 90s. Without proper training, you'll be lucky if they let you sweep the stable. Ooh, the tigers train, the bears train. Well, those ones in the ring we fought before with literally a tiger drop did, but yeah, okay. Oh, and funnily enough, and a bear, if I remember rightly. No, 2 different bears. We fought bears already. I'm so strong I could take on the world champion with one arm tied behind my back. I mean, look at this massive body. And you're saying I'm not good enough to be Japan's top sumo wrestler? Tell me why I should listen to some jackass who's probably weak as shit. Again, why doesn't he recognise us, given that we're the most famous person in town? But alright. You want me to be a bouncer? Then you're going to have to defeat me. Then I'll be whatever the hell you want. Now watch as I squeeze the life out of ya. Out of ya. Yeah, it is a sumo stay when I look. Oh. Okay, he's got proper sumo stance as well. Cool. Alright. My guess is I can't throw him then. Nope. Okay. Oh. Share play's about to end. Hold on. Give me a sec, people. Yeah, it's the share play and the screen share button almost look the same. That's why. There we go. That's better. Right, okay.
I'll be back anyway.
Yep. Yakobu said he will be right back. 'Twas but a whisper. Next time Yakobu speaks, someone tell him to speak louder, because I need to keep telling him that as well. Are there any heat actions? Oh, actually, hold on. Gone away. I need to be further away. Hold on. I was going to say, are there any heat... Oh, shit, I beat him with that. Wow, I didn't think I'd do that much damage. Okay. Fair enough. Thank you very much. Yeah. Ha. Whoa. How can this possibly be? I thought I was destined to be King of the Ring, which is a tournament in WWE. Or at least it used to be. I don't know if they still do it. You won't be king of anything without getting enough practice in. Then, if I become a bouncer, will I be able to fight more opponents like you? I can't say for sure, but there's always that possibility. Drink. Alright then, I'll do it. Nothing like a real fight to test a man's mettle. Yeah, I always forget that's how you spell metal when you use it in that context. Like a person's mettle, like their stamina or whatever. Are you sure about this, Iwakuma? Iwakuma. Sorry, boss, but I need to do more than just stir veggies in a pot and call it a day. I need to get strong enough to shake up the entire sumo world. In fact, I'm bringing the title of Yokozuna straight back to Japan. Oh, actually, yeah, was this one of the times in history where the current Yokozuna wasn't Japanese? I think so. Oh, I just realised Yakobu typed in chat, lying translation, be right back. Yeah, because, what's his name was Hawaiian. The guy that they based the character Spud on from Takeshi's Castle, began with a K, I can't think of his name, but he was Hawaiian and they wouldn't let him be Yokozuna for a while, and he said, I bet if I was Japanese they'd let me be Yokozuna, and then he got in loads of trouble for saying it. No, Yokozuna's the rank, so Yokozuna's the top rank, and then Rikishi's second rank, so that's why there's two wrestlers called Yokozuna and Rikishi. No, his name began with K, and I can't think what it was. Yeah, he was the heaviest Yokozuna in history anyway. He was massive. But yeah, Yama's bigger, but I don't think he ever made it to Yokozuna. But anyway. I'll probably remember it later on. It's K something anyway. Kanishiki, that's it. Yeah, Kanishiki. Yeah, he's the guy who, in a lot of... when you see those, I went to a sumo stable for a day type videos, it's usually him showing them around. Because he's an old guy now, and I think last time I saw him he had pink hair, so he clearly didn't have to adhere to sumo dress culture anymore. But he sort of sits around in the background and advises young sumos on what they're doing wrong and stuff like that. Because he's obviously, it's great to get advice from someone who used to be the world champion. So yeah. Unless you're working for AEW, in which case you don't want to hear advice from people who've done it better than you before, but why not? Anyway, good. They let me set you up with this place. It's in a building on Park Boulevard. You can go there whenever you're ready. Okay, got it. This sounds like just the kind of training I need. Yeah, boy. Alright, 2,000 experience. What do we need to get up to the next... 110. Okay. Yeah, we need 110 across the board, so... yeah, I might go for that one next, just because collateral damage throws do even more damage, which could be really handy, actually. All that release throw thing, that sounds good. But I don't know how... see, it says cannot execute in certain situations. It says surrounded by enemies, but how many? It doesn't actually say, so... There's an extra heat action thing we can do there. An additional attack for heat action using walls, platforms, and super finishes. Yeah, I don't know what that's about, but we'll see, I guess. Alright. What's this all about? Oh, I think those are two guys that are main quest help. Right, okay. So now, what's the sub-story that's appeared over there? There's one by Millennium Tower now for some reason. Yeah, we've done the second bouncer, so I can cross that off. Okay. Yep, okay. Oh no, chapter 7. Oh, we're on chapter 9, aren't we? So yeah, we can do... 2 more bouncers, I think. But anyway, I don't know what this quest down here is. See if we can work it out just by context more than anything else. I'm so done. Oh! Wait, hold on. I think I'm... Oh. That Iwakuma is out of control. He actually picked a fight with Tobita when he came to the Dragon Palace. Tobita's a cut above him, so it wasn't long till he sent Iwakuma flying. I don't know why I'm having trouble reading that. But nevertheless, Iwakuma's pretty good himself. Thank you so much. This homeless fellow who lives behind Millennium Tower told me something interesting. It seems there's this former Yakuza who's left his family and should be gone into hiding. God, the grammar in this game is awful. No, hold on. No, hold on. No, went into hiding is correct. Sorry, I was wrong there. I admit that. Since my enemy's enemy is my ally, I'd like for you to. I can't read either. I'd like for you to get him to be my bouncer. In exchange, I'll guarantee his anonymity. Supposedly, you can find him in an alleyway on Tenkechi Street. You wouldn't mind finding this for me, Yakuza, and see if he's bouncer material, would you? Okay, sure, why not? Yeah, if I'm right, that's the Kitagawa. Yeah, that's the musician or the comedian from Kiwami, I think. Just listen for a sec. Okay, yeah, because I've got no hints for bouncer stuff at the moment. Right, okay, so there's that. We could... oh, I see it, yeah, okay, we could go do this, actually. Right, do I need health? Tiny bit. I might get a drink in this cafe. Hello. Oh god, what was I thinking of? I want to light ship breaking over to drinking fresh mango juice. There we go. It's the Red Dwarf theme tune. I'm going to have some mango juice. No, I just want the drink. Ah, mango.
And now I, the man, go.
Yeah, I was about to say there was a comedian that said I can't eat certain fruits. I can't eat mangoes because of my abandonment issues about my father. Which is just so stupid, but I found it funny. He had loads of others as well. I honestly can't remember any of the rest of them, but I remember they were just shit, sort of fruit puns, basically. Oh, right, so to update you on what we're doing, we got another message about another bouncer person. We beat the sumo guy, by the way, by accident with a... Wait, is he behind that bin? We beat the sumo guy anyway, and apparently when we sent him to the Dragon Palace, which was the name of the building I couldn't remember earlier, he got in a fight with the bouncer we sent there before, but the guy won. So the guy that we sent there first of all is still the bouncer, apparently. But then we got an email about a third bouncer, a former Yakuza who is trying to hide from his family. Oh, there he is. Don't move. If you so much as flinch, you're gonna watch hard. You better get hurt. You're gonna get hurt. Aren't you the guy trying to get out the Yakuza? Oh yeah, so we said if you send us here him to be a bouncer, he'll retain his anonymity as a former Yakuza member. So, thank you for letting us keep our pinkies. I forgot. Just remembered that how funny that was. That might have to be a thing that I title the pinkies intact. Something like that. I'll just put that down. I'll think of a pun or something later. But unless something else funny happens during the stream, in which case that might be the title of this video. What difference does that? Go on.
Pinky and Da-rumour.
Pinky and Da-rumour. Yeah, Pinky and Da-rumour. Pinky and Da-rumour. Pinky and Da-rumour. I might call it Da and then dash rumour, like R-U-M-O-U-R. Da-rumour. Pinky and Da-rumour. There you go. Yeah, that's a good candidate for today's title. What difference does that make? And who's asking anyway? Interesting. I might tell him my name just to see what happens, see if he knows who we are. Because I'm always curious if people know who we are. Actually, yeah, if he used to be in the Yakuza, surely he'd have to know who we are. So, yeah. I'm Kiryu. Kazuma Kiryu. Kazuma Kiryu? Wait. You mean the fourth chairman of the Tojo clan? That Kazuma Kiryu? No, a different one. What's that? Oh, Krang and Bob. Oh, yes, there we go. Two brain-shaped tops of heads. Da-rumour. Yeah, exactly.
Pinky and
Da-rumour. Oh, Pinky and Da-rumour. Oh, yes, he's Pinky. He's pink and a brain. So that, yeah, you're right. Yeah, well done. well done. Kazuma Kiryu. Oh yeah, I already read that. 4th chairman of the Tojo. Yeah, that's us. That's right. Wait, does that mean even though the Tojo clan wanted to kill us for ages and probably still do, that there's a picture of us hanging in the Tojo clan office? It'd have to be, wouldn't there? As part of the lineage of thingies. Not owners, runners, whatever. People at the top, that'll do. That's right. Well, shit. I'm Shuichi Namba. Ah, Namba. That will be an easy name to remember. Sorry, but I ain't exactly at liberty to tell you the name of my family. Because you want to get out of that life. And yeah, going into detail would only cause more problems. Matter of fact, all I ever did in the Yakuza was cause people problems, and I don't want to do that no more. Oh, he's supposed to be an idiot. Okay. Actually, I wanted to talk to you about something. Right now, I'm looking for some bouncers for a casino. The place is being targeted by some Yakuza right now, so I thought it'd be a good idea to have you on board. You seem like you could handle it. Wait, so the whole point of him being in this job is that he can have anonymity so the Yakuza can't find out, but the Yakuza are the ones attacking the casino he's going to be a bouncer for. Does that not seem a bit, I don't know, not conflict of interest, but I don't know, maybe Yakuza logic? Yeah, exactly. Neo says, you mean the portraits of the lieutenants? No, the portraits of the why can't I remember the name of the guy at the top of the Yakuza? Chairman. Yeah, there's a list of in one of the games you actually go into the office, the one where Kazama gets shot through the window by a sniper, and before you have that happen, you get to look across this sort of line of portraits, and obviously at that point Kiryu's not up there because he hasn't been chairman yet. But yeah, his photo I assume would be on that wall with the rest of them. But there you go. Yeah, okay. But the Yakuza are after me too. Yeah, see, I thought this as well. If the Yakuza are after him, it's him working at a casino that the Yakuza are trying to get into a good thing. I don't see that as an issue. As they say, the enemy of my enemy is my friend. Maybe you're just the guy we need. I don't know about that. Maybe so. I doubt I can get any other form of employment, legitimate or not. Well then. Oh, of course, yeah, because working in a casino is illegal, isn't it? I forgot about that. Helene says, okay, I've been working and watching, but now I'm done. Excellent. Hello, Helene. Welcome. We got you now, Namba. This is where you've been hiding out, huh? And what do we got here? A fucking pain in the ass, that's what. Guess we'll just take care of both of you at once. I don't know why they've got New York accents. It's Tokyo, but still. Hey, you better watch out. Yeah, exactly. Watch out, Kiryu. These guys don't mess around. They sure don't look like the types who listen to reason. This kind you have to teach with your fists. What did you say? Oh, you're dead now. We're going to toss both of your fucking corpses in the Tokyo Bay. Yeah, good luck getting them from here to there without someone noticing. What you carrying there, lads? Beanie Baby. Simpsons. They got the mafia in The Simpsons have got a body wrapped in a carpet, and when the police officer asks them what it is, they go, Beanie Baby. Just to explain that to anyone who doesn't get the reference.
I think they reused that joke.
I think they probably did. Bye, Kimura. Anything weird? Oh, a pole, that'll do. I like this weapon even though it doesn't do much damage because it makes you look cool when you use it. Did I see... No, okay, I thought I saw something over there. Wow! He had more than a whole health bar and that killed him. Holy crap. Our heat actions are doing way more damage than I thought they would. Oh, wow. Now let's be reasonable about this, gentlemen. Please don't kill me. You came here to kill, and now you're begging for your life? Pathetic. Forgive us. These were our anarchy's orders. Yeah, we were just doing our jobs. Then go. I'm through with the Yakuza. I don't want to get blood on my hands no more. Yeah, whack-a-mole, exactly. And I beat them 100%. Yeah. Kiryu, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cause you all this trouble. Everyone causes some kind of trouble to someone. If you think you've been a burden, then balance it out by being good to somebody else. That's going to take some work. But if someone is willing to have me work for them, all I can say is I'm grateful. Glad to have you on board. Hopefully you can stay under the radar at this place. It's in a building on Park Boulevard. Here, I'll give you the number. You can go there whenever you're ready. I owe you one. Well, I'll be seeing you, Kiryu. Imagine making friends by beating someone up first. That's how this game works, baby.
I think that actually happened to me once.
What's that?
Well, we sort of beat each other up and then realised that we were both well matched to each other, so we became friends afterwards.
There we go. Good. There we go. Good endings. Oh, my jaw just clicked. Ow. Right, okay. So, okay. Yeah, we got that message just by walking around, so maybe we'll get another one. Pip slap.
Didn't get into that many fights at school.
No. I don't think I ever had one. Well, no, not really. I don't think so. I don't think getting hit once counts as a fight, does it? So.
Not really.
Nah. Okay, probably none then. What was it? That thing on In-Betweeners? Yeah, just because you're just jealous because I've got loads of Valentine's cards and you've got none. I got some. So if you got one from your nan, it doesn't count. Yeah, I didn't get any then. Flaming Bob there in the chat.
Yes.
Thank you so much for persuading Namba to be the bouncer. When it comes to Yakuza, it takes one to know one. Thanks to Namba, I can now get things done with fewer fights. Win without fighting, that's the way to go. Unfortunately, these thugs still haven't stopped harassing us at the casino. They even started threatening us with stun guns and real guns. The owner of the bikini bar on Pink Street, who happens to be an old friend of mine, said they've been harassed by some kind of stalker. Seems like he's a hardcore weapons nut. So the owner's too scared to chase the guy away. Now, if you could recruit him, we could kill two birds with one stone. The bikini bar would be safe again, and my casino would get another formidable bouncer. I think I've seen that film. You wouldn't go... Yeah. Why am I reading the word certainly? It's not even there. You wouldn't mind going over to Pink Street and trying to recruit that weapons freak for me, would you? Sure, why not? Okay. So that would be... I think... No, wait, is Pink Street not the... No, hold on.
I think we were at the end of Bouncer and then crossed it over.
Yeah, I was going to say, I mix up words in my head, and even if they're not there, because I think of it, I go, I know what the word's going to be in the next sentence, and then I say it, and then go, wait, it wasn't even there. Why did I... Weird. I'm just thinking, actually, where's the... no, hold on, it's the other corner, isn't it? Helini's put some sort of thing there. What's that? I've got no idea what that is. It looks like some sort of Japanese mascot. Oh, normal fight.
Well, from a distance it looks like Boba Fett, but actually close up. Some sort of anime version of Yoda. Being patted on the head.
Oh, Baby Yoda being patted on the head. There you go. Nice, wall bounced him. Wall bouncing is really handy when you're in the Colosseum. I should give that tip, by the way, to anyone who's wanted to play this. Oh, sumo, you can't throw him, I forgot. And that's Baby Yoda being happy. There you go. Fucking comfy soles. Got more soul than James Brown, baby. Alright, so... Bikini bar. Yeah, so, Yakobu, you were asking the other day what Club Asia is. It's this place. So... Yeah, there you go. Asian Beauty Show. So, yeah, you basically just... It's like that thing in Grand Theft Auto. You pay and you sit there awkwardly and watch a lap dance. Or, no, not a lap dance, like a pole dance. In GTA, it's a lap dance. Anyway. Are you the man from the Dragon Palace? Yeah, I got your message. Great. There's a strange man in here waving weapons around and refusing to answer us when we speak to him. Neo says, or cabs for short. Yeah, I'm just waiting for a cab. Hopefully you can take care of him for us. Okay. Huh. Yeah, okay. He's a weapons nut, but he's got, are they headphones? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you know what it was? I thought, if he's a wrestler, why did he need weapons? Because I thought they were like, I don't know what they call, but those things amateur wrestlers wear in the Olympics, where they have like plastic cup things over their ears and it goes around their head so they don't tear their ears off, essentially. Hey. He's not responding. This must be the weapons nut the casino manager was talking about. Oh, okay.
He also likes music.
Yeah, quite. I was going to say, it's like that one guard in Metal Gear Solid 2 when you sort of you hear him coming around the corner, so you hide, and he comes around the corner. All you can hear is, and you can just see him, and he's bobbing his head about, and you can make noise, and he can't hear you because he's listening to music. It's just one of those weird little things. Are you the man from the Dragon Palace? Yeah. Can you show me towards the guy you're all freaking out about? He's sitting right over there. He has a knife and a stun gun and won't say a single word even when we try to talk to him. Couldn't you get the police involved? I mean, alright, leave him to me. We've probably got to do something. Hey, over here. I wanted to talk to you. You're upsetting the staff. Can we just talk? What? Don't tell me you like Rumi too. Yes, she's very roomy. I'm telling you, she dances for me and alone. And alone. Yeah, I get what they were trying to get there. I think they've missed out a couple of words there again. But I'm telling you, she dances for me and me alone. There should be another me there, I guess. I could care less. Again, that's... Oh, God. What is with the grammar in this game? I couldn't care less about the dancers. Just come with me. This is Americanisms for you. That is... Yeah, weapons nut. That is literally his name. I think these are either Americanisms or they've just not translated it very well. But
Yeah.
I could care less. If you actually break that down, doesn't make any sense. But because if you could care less, then you do care a bit. It's you couldn't care less because there's no less care you could give. But anyway, punks like you are the reason Rumi is in danger. I have to step up and protect her. But Rumi wouldn't like me dirtying up this place with your blood. So let's take this outside, punk. I was hoping we'd fight on the dance floor in front of the stage, because we have before.
Yeah, there's an entire video about whether you could or couldn't care less by
Yeah.
Ian Mitchell.
Yeah, David Mitchell. Yeah, I think I've seen that. Yeah, exactly. David Mitchell of Mitchell and Webb fame. Mitchell's brilliant. Yeah, for anyone who likes Mitchell and Webb, check out Peep Show if you've never watched that before. That's fantastic. Helene says, "Oh, we're about to make friends! Yay!" I could put my weapons to work here. Don't worry, Rumi. I'll protect you. Okay. Stun gunner. I like how they give you weapons as well in case you need to fight him. Okay, sure, why not? See ya. Heat actions are doing way more damage than they used to for some reason. I might have just upgraded my stats, I guess. I was going to shoot him with the gun after the sword broke. We didn't even need to. Eep, someone help. Well, did that loosen your tongue? I think I might have bit my tongue, as a matter of fact. Yeah, I did that earlier when I was eating dinner. It fucking hurt. Anyway, what do you want from me? I'm looking for bouncers on behalf of a casino. We could use your knowledge of weapons. Weapons, you say? In that case, I'm your man. Stun guns, handguns, penis guns. You name it. Bouncers can use weapons. Go on.
No.
No. Also, I've just noticed, remember that bit of graffiti where you drew a logo based on it. It's in the background there again.
Yes.
I just noticed that. I thought it was. There's a place where it's in. The place where we saw it was the parking lot in. No, not the parking lot, but the empty lot in Champions District. But apparently it's here as well. So bouncers can use weapons whenever they want, right? I guess. Well, yeah, I guess so. I mean, it is for an illegal casino, so why not? And I can use stuff at the club, right? I wonder if they got anything rare. There's only so much you can buy online. Okay, look. The place is in a building on Park Boulevard. I'll give you the number. You can go there whenever you're ready. Sound good? Shoot. I'll head over there right away. Oh, and the name's Hirano. Yeah, I was going to say, are we going to get given a name at some point? See you, Hirano. You got 3,000 experience. Nice, okay. So that was the third bouncer, I think, if I'm right. It should be at the bottom of the list, because it's number 98. Before the... There we go, yeah. First, second, third, fourth. Okay, we've done the fourth one as well. I miscounted. Okay. And then... Yeah, okay. Alright. So we should get an email from the next one. In the meantime, there's a man here, which I... Oh no, we got the email already, never mind. Thank you. That weapons nut Hirano stopped by. He's been so busy tinkering with our weapons here at the Dragon Palace that he's forgotten all about the girls in the bikini bar, and the owner of the place is so thankful for our help. The only problem is, Hirano is collecting the strangest weapons you've ever seen. We've no idea how to use them. Oh, if this is a way to unlock some sort of weird weapons seller, this might be worth it. We're almost rid of those thugs thanks to all the bouncers you recruited for us. I think just one more would do the trick. It just so happens to be... Oh, and there just so happens to be a guy I've had my eyes on. His name is Gatling Sendo. He was a pro boxer, but he got banned from competition because he was just too strong. Yeah, they tend to ban people from boxing for being too strong, sure. But he got banned from boxing for being too strong, and that guy he shot. But apart from that, he was fine. If the Dragon Palace could get him, we wouldn't have to recruit any more bouncers for us. That's a weird run-on sentence, but fine. He's been losing himself in booze and babes since he was banned. A good place to start is Meb. Ah, you know, the place that provides info in Camarocho. Yes, I do. Get him and your job's done. Right, this makes it sound like this is the last one. What I was going to say was there's a guy here for a sub-story, and I think, looking at him, he was either one half of a comedy duo or one half of a musician duo in a previous game, because I sort of recognise him. But yeah, it says about Kitagawa and he does autographs and stuff, so...
Japanese weird Paul.
Japanese. Hi, everybody. Hello, everybody. I am Weird Paul. I am weird, and then you have to think of a really common Japanese name.
Weird Hitoshi.
I am Weird Nagano. That box of Gatling Sendo should be around here somewhere. Probably that guy. Hey, what the hell were you trying to pull? You call that Amazon you sent me to see a girl? But, Sendo, you saw her photo and picked her out yourself. Yeah, some fine photo editing that was. The girl you showed me that photo was nothing like the atrocity I saw once I got there. Just who do you think you're messing with, huh? I'm the prize fighter, Gatling Sendo, and your face is going to be my next punching bag. Okay, so that's Gatling Sendo, huh? Gatling Sendo you to another world. Hello, man on floor. Hey, you said... Are you Sendo? Yeah? Who are you? Some kind of pitchman or barker or... What do you call those guys who promote for those clubs? Pretend to promote. That might be funny, actually. I might pick that and see what happens. I know of a place you might like. Oh, yeah? Then show me pictures of the girls. I can't say anything until I see the photos. If you're really promoting for a club, you ought to have pictures. Okay, that was basically the no option then, right? Okay. It'd be funny if we could, just photo him on our phone while he's not looking. Click. You go, there you go, look, some girls at the club. Aren't they the girls from over there on the wall? No. Or just run out into the street and take pictures of random women and go, there you go. Hey, I told you I was mad enough already, you jerk off. You know what I do to people who don't learn the first time? I kick their asses. Okay. Yeah, so this would have led to the fight either way, so... It's just that the other one gives you a chance to go and do something else first, I guess. But yeah, anyway. I've just noticed his health's blue, so he's got quite a lot of it. Can we break that window? I wonder. No, we can't. You can break it from outside, though. Fighting's like a game of chess, which is good, because we're on a chessboard if you look at the floor. Which reminds me, actually, I was, oh, hold on. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I was doing a quiz on a live, video someone hosted the other day. Oh, combo. They did a little mini quiz just as part of a thing, and I thought, oh, this might be cool, so I joined in and everything. And, I answered about 3 questions in a row, not only correct, but first, and I was really surprised, and someone went, you're really good at this, and I went, this is just pure luck that I'm getting questions I happen to know the answer to, like how many squares there are on a chessboard, and what's the longest river in China, and stuff like that, Yangtze, because I remember, because that I know because there's a song called Yangtze Kiam in some Monty Python sketch, so it was the Yangtze, and then, what was the other one? Oh, what river allowed ancient Babylonians to thrive even though they were nomads or something? It's the Nile. And I put... The reason why I got that was because they explain that in one of the first missions in Age of Empires, which is a weird place to pick up information, but still. And then someone in the chat went, no one cares. And it's like, you cared enough to reply, so, you know... I don't know why people... It's like, what was he annoyed about? The fact I was getting the questions right, or the fact that he didn't know? I never quite understood, but anyway. Fucking idiot.
Explained.
Yeah, it's like, going, no one cares, and it's like, I don't really care if you care or not. I wanted to give out... Yeah, exactly. Helene says salty, yeah. It wasn't even that he was just... I don't know. I really don't get people that say stuff like that. But yeah... because that's what I always say to people, that when they respond with, I don't care, and you go, well, you cared enough to respond, so clearly you do. Because it's true. If they didn't care, they wouldn't have said anything. So, yeah, but if I don't say anything, then you won't be aware that I don't care. And it's like, right, why do you care if I'm aware that you don't care? It doesn't make any sense, does it, when you break it down? But anyway. Ha ha ha. You ain't no pitch man, are ya? No, but I would like to pitch an idea. A baseball in the eye. You ready to listen? Fine. What do you want? I'm working for a casino looking for bouncers. They asked me to bring you there. Look, I'm a pro boxer. One of my opponents died in the ring, and then some other stuff happened, and, well, they forced me out. Why would you want someone like me as a bouncer? Wouldn't it be a shame to let those fists of yours go to waste? Needs a good fisting. I want to go back to boxing, to get back in the ring. I know a coliseum you could join. I wouldn't mind doing some bouncer work, but in return, you've got to find some way for me to get back in the game. I can't help you with that. You definitely could, but alright. That's something you have to do on your own. Yeah, given that the casino's what, like, I don't know, not that far away from the coliseum, but anyway. So that's how it is. Look, I understand how you feel. Just keep believing in yourself. Don't stop believing.
Go your way.
And go on your way, on your right, and believe in yourself. Yeah, that's brilliant. Nice. I was thinking about that the other day. I love that. Someone actually pointed out, the creators of the game, and this is fantastic, right? If you do that in the Japanese language, obviously the guy still speaks English, and you go, oh, he's speaking English and all that. But obviously, if you do it in the English version, the quest doesn't quite make sense, because he's speaking in English and so are you, but you can't understand each other. Now, the interesting thing is, in the English language version, they put in an extra animation, which when he's going, oh, I can't understand him, he's speaking in English, apparently either Ichi or someone else in the scene winks, And that's not in the Japanese language version, apparently. So they put that in as if to go, yeah, we know this is stupid. Yeah, there you go. I looked up it. Go on.
He goes, oh, he's speaking English, and then he turns to the camera and puts his thumb up or something.
Yeah, he mugs for the camera. It's great. But yeah, it's a little extra thing because I played it in the English language. Yakuza Like a Dragon 7 or whatever you want to call it. For anyone who doesn't know what we're talking about. Anyway, yes. The important thing is to stay strong. But if you're out of shape when your chance finally comes, you'll never find your way back into the ring. Maybe you can send over there. I don't know. It might sound like I'm trying to feed you a lion or a lion, but the thing, tiger drop. But the thing you need to do right now is keep fighting. Wouldn't it be better to do that as a bouncer instead of causing trouble around town? You know, you're right. Fine, I accept your offer. So where is this place? It's in a building on Park Boulevard. I'll give you the number. You can go there whenever you're ready. I'll go there as soon as I sober up a little. And thanks for the talk. Here, you can have this. A rage bracelet? Huh. I mean, I can kind of guess what that does, but we'll see. I'll keep that on me, and I'll put in the... We never tried... Sorry?
What would it do?
Well, my guess is that it makes you... it either makes your heat not go down as much, because it's supposed to be enraging you into heat, or maybe it gives you a heat boost at the start of a fight, or it makes you... I don't know, actually. I'll equip all 3 rage items at once to become incredibly powerful in heat mode. Oh, it's a combo item, right? Okay, so we need 2 other rage items. I've got one of the other ones. It was some sort of talisman thing. If you equip all 3 at once, like as a shirt and 2 accessories, there's boost sets. So you've got a rage boost set, and I think there's a Kamayama boost set as well. If I got the other 2 of these, I'd have some sort of boost for wearing all 3 of them and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what it's going to be anyway. Right, let me put away the spear because we've used... No, yeah, I'll put away the spear. We've used that. Oh, I should have put away the rage bracelet. Now I know what it does. Well, whatever. 5k experience. Thank you. Right, so that's the 5th bouncer. Okay, so I can cross that off. Right, or I can delete it rather. Right, so do I now have to... I'm guessing I have to go to the palace itself, or wait for another email, maybe. I'll go to the palace anyway, because I'm guessing if we get an email, they'll tell us to go to the palace. The Dragon Palace. Licorice Whip. I don't know why I thought of that. Wow, he flew so far away, I almost didn't get him with the end of that combo. I like that one. Or Kadoosh. I can't remember what I used that sound for now.
Brian, are you flexing?
Oh yeah, that's it. Kadoosh! That's it. I was using it for a sound in some game and I can't remember what it was though. Weird. A forgiveness-filled $3,000. Nice. Oh, there we go. Kiryu, Gatling Sendo came by. I was glad to see he's as big and strong as when he was polarizing opponents in the ring. I forgot to mention, by the way, when they said he was Gatling Sendo, the first thing that came to mind was those really big, annoying guys in Spider-Man that carry the Gatling guns that were really hard for me to counter for some reason because I wasn't very good at it. But yeah, it just made me think of that. And the Gatling gun from Medieval 2. Looks to me like he's been training as hard as ever. He even managed he wants to get back in the ring someday. And since I'm an expert on forging IDs and creating new identities, I think I might oblige him. Should be a piece of cake. Besides, I'm a huge fan of Sendo's. I get chills up my spine just thinking about him pulverising in opponents again. Kinky. Now that we have 5 bouncers, we should be able to deal with any thugs that come our way. I'd like to thank you. Please stop by the casino when you have a moment. Hope to see you again. Yeah, so I was right about the casino thing. So, that is not marked.
Is Spider-Man 2 out in November?
I don't know, actually. Obviously I'll be getting that, but I won't be playing it when it's new. So, because we'll have other stuff to do in... we'll probably still be either finishing this off or because I want to use October for October type games, and I don't know if once October ends what we'll be doing in terms of if we're still finishing a game from October or if we're finishing this if we haven't finished it by then or what. But yeah, we'll see. But I think it is out the end of this year. I think that's right. Anyway, in time for Christmas. Someone would have to check that. Yes, I think this might be the group that we're going to. Get out of here. We've got no money for you. We'll remember this. It's the 2 guys from before. Yeah, boy. It looked like he was going to follow him out for a second there. Thank you, Kyria. We finally got rid of the thugs thanks to you. And the people we've taken in as bouncers have found new lives at the casino. Please accept this as a token of our gratitude. I wish we could give you more. Wow! Holy crap. Okay, they are a casino, I suppose, but wow, I wasn't expecting that much. 500,000 yen, nice. Now please, enjoy the casino. Oh, I will. Ooh, Helene said, oh, bouncer friends. 5k, and I just got a trophy called Sub-Story Addict for completing 80 sub-stories. Nice. Ooh, friends. Ooh, bouncer friend. Ooh, friend,
thumbs up.
Oh, don't forget the thumbs up. Yeah. Thank you, Neo, for the 11 bits. I'm not sure why 11, but sure, why not? 11 bits. Nice. Okay, is that... okay, let me just check the sub-stories list, because I think that counted as another sub-story. Yeah, it did, so... What was that sub-story called? It was after the 5 bouncers. Okay. 5th bouncer... so... Bouncers needed. Oh, it was above it actually, wasn't it? Because technically we started bouncers needed, had to get those 5, and then it concluded. Right. Okay. So we've done that. Okay. Right. Okay. Okay. I know I've said okay about 6 times in a row, but I'm just checking things. Right. It's just me correcting things in my head and going, okay, I'd probably say that, if I actually listen to myself talking to myself, I'd probably say that a lot. Yeah. Okay. So, we can either... Okay, Hadini... That reminds me, I watched the Nick Cage... I almost read Nick Cage then, he's a wrestler. The Nick Cage film last week about 9/11, then I watched it, realised it was September the 11th. Kind of creepy. Yeah, without noticing it was. Yeah, that is pretty weird. I was going to say, what was it? Butter's birthday in South Park is on 9/11. So anytime he tries to celebrate his birthday, everyone calls him a dickhead. He's just the unluckiest boy in the world. So, oh, I can't even celebrate my birthday. You know what else as well? That's a good way to get attention on a forum. I did that a couple of years in a row, and it got good replies because people were going, "Nah, you almost got us there." It's what you do is you go on a gaming forum. And on September the 11th, and you go, the anniversary of a glorious world event, and then everyone goes, what? And then clicks on it, and you go, yes, September the 11th in 1977, the day the Atari 2600 was launched, which is true. So yeah, you can do that, and you get some good responses. A good tip for anyone. Oh dear. I did that a couple of times, and both times it got good responses. So no one was even that annoyed. They just found it funny. Just went, you almost got us there. someone going, "Oh, you put that. It's almost as if you were trying to reference 9/11." And a couple of people went, "Yeah, that was probably the joke." And I went, "Yeah, it was."
That's the joke.
That's the joke. Right. So, actually, I better save first, didn't I? 'Cause I said I would save between thingies, didn't I? Oh, I was going to say, I don't think we've got any Hitman missions left, because I think we finished them off on the last one. Or at least not for now, anyway. And we haven't got any more VR fights. Is that a... oh, don't tell me. Dreamcast memory card thing?
Yes.
Excellent. Yeah, okay, that's pretty cool as a little thing.
It even says save on the screen.
Saver. Oh, it does. Yeah, I have to bring it up slightly bigger, but yeah, you're right. Oh, and Neo's got a floppy disk save icon.
Yeah, just as one.
Oh, there you go. That's that joke, isn't it? Someone complaining about their younger brother. This story never happened, by the way, which is why it's too funny to be true. Someone goes, "Oh, I got a floppy disk out to do something or other, and my young cousin or whatever saw it and said, 'Oh, well, that's really cool. They've 3D printed the save icon.'" And it's like, yeah, that's a conversation that's literally never happened, but someone thought it'd be funny to pretend it did. So, right, okay. So we can either do the sub story here, or we can do hostessy things, which would technically be carrying on the hostess we started last time, though, lest we forget. So yeah, anyone who wants to vote, they can, because I'm gonna. Oh God, I've got Coke going everywhere. It keeps dripping out the straw. Now. Ooh. Right. Thoughts, anyone? I mean, if you don't know, if no one wants to choose, I'll choose something, but actually, I need to hear you anyway.
Hostess.
I heard hostess. Let's see potato salad. Oh. Helene says sub-story. Too late. We don't have to do... The thing is, we don't have to do all the hostess stuff in a row. We can just do some of it. Because I think that works out better for streams if we break it down slightly, rather than doing sort of 2 solid hours of one hostess in a row. Wow, that really smells. Right.
I think sub-story is just more clear.
Sub. I mean, it's up to you. If you want to do this sub-story first, then maybe not, but... Neo says, I'm off to bed late and night to Lying Secret, Yakobu, Halini, Catatonia, and indeed chat. Well, thank you very much. I don't know if Catatonia is still here. If he is, then fair enough. I've just noticed something, and I'm not going to mention what it is, but I just want to check something. Huh.
Night, Neo.
Good night, Neo. Yeah. No idea who that is. I mean, I don't want to mention this because they yeah, okay, I'll leave it. I'll mention it later. Right, okay, let's where is the club? I've totally forgotten. Looking at the club, Club Shine is down on the corner there. Yeah, I can never remember where Club Shine is. Or we could do this fight, I suppose. Well, we've got no choice, really. Actually, have we got any weapons we haven't used yet? Because I keep... Oh yeah, the collapsible hammer. There we go. Okay, this is pretty cool. It hasn't got many hits left in it, so I might save that from when we've got a heat action. Oh, okay, all that could happen, I guess. If that guy just throw a bike at me, seems a bit harsh. Okay, you need to stand up. Or... Okay, never mind. I forgot that was the bumper throw. I have to pick him up by the head if I want him to stand up. Oh, fucking hell. Fucking comfy souls. It's the only item I get that's actually probably worth less than if they just gave me some money. If they gave me like $3,000, it would still be more than I would get for selling the souls. I'm pretty sure it is anyway. I think the souls only sell for about $2,500 each or something like that.
Yeah.
But there's absolutely loads of them in the game, so... Oh, for Christ's sake. Can't wait till we get that non-fight item. Oh, actually, collapsible hammer, hold on.
It just gave me the image of
oh! Wow! Okay, that was way more violent than I thought it would be. Wow. He cracked him over the head 3 times with a fucking sledgehammer. I'm pretty sure that would kill you. Oh. Yeah, ouch indeed. Yeah, I'd not seen that heat action before. I wondered if it was different with a hammer. See, I think the one before was you hit them on the head, and then when they went down to their knees, you hit them in the back or under the chin, so they did like a comedy sort of flop over or whatever. But with that is just smashing someone in the head with a sledgehammer. That reminds me of that thing in Alan Partridge where they say, "Oh, I'd love to." Alan's going, "Oh, I'd love to be Bond with all his gadgets." And there's this Geordie called Michael who he's sort of half friends with, and he's going, "Hey, Mr. Partridge, I'd love to be with his gadget. Like, Q, give you a pen and you could stab someone in the neck with it." And Alan went, "Michael, that's not a gadget. That's just gross misuse of a biro." It's just so stupid. Oh dear. Oh no, wait, that's Club Asia. Hold on. What? No. Shine's there. I keep going to the wrong bloody corner. Right, okay, let's check. Oh, we've been doing the whole stream with the charm items on, I just realised. Doesn't matter. Okay, oh, Helene said about, I'd need to see the dragon shirt on, see if it was charming. It is charming. We've tested it. So there you go. We've still got the items on us to give as presents as well, so... We're calm. We're still on the first one at the moment. Well, the first hostess in the list, rather. Rin Sasaba. I knew you'd be back for me, yes, because I have to get the thing to count off, the sub-story to finish. Did you come just for me? I'm happy now. Yes, I apologise about that. I'll clean it up later. There you go. Look at that boost. Whee! That's what you get for wearing charm accessories and the spiffy-looking shirt, as she tells us. Should I give a gift? Yes, why not? She really liked that ring we gave her. I give her a rage bracelet. I'm really angry. Why? Because it's a rage bracelet. That's what's supposed to happen. Let's give her a shoulder bag. It should make any woman happy. It should, whether it will or not is a different matter. How about this one? Yeah, a quarter of a heart. Okay, whatever. Is that for me? Why, thank you. Yeah, she liked the ring better last time. So what are we having? Right, okay, I've written this down from last time, which is why I do it. Orange juice gave us a full heart because she doesn't drink, so there were literally only 2 choices anyway. So that's probably the best advice we've had so far, but...
She's from Osaka, isn't she?
Yes, if I remember rightly, yes. Yeah, you got a whole heart for that.
So they make her they make her talk like a Southern American.
That's it, yeah. Hi there. Yeah, that sort of thing. That's the only way they can differentiate the accent from the normal Japanese accent, I suppose. She liked the fruit plate, so I'll get that again. There you go. We've only got to get 2 1/4 hearts now. Let's skip this because it's the same every time. Got a really big hang now, that's annoying. Okay. Yep, fine. Come on. Canned pie indeed. Yeah, huh? Alright. Hey, you probably think I'm just some regular old hostess gal, right? And then the answer is yes or no. Yes? Well, what if I told you I was pretty darn good at computers? Oh yeah, 2007, yeah, that's fine. I was thinking if this was the 80s, that'd be interesting. You are? You bet. I can type lightning fast without even looking at the keyboard. Okay. Only thing is, these nails, you see how they are? They keep clacking away and wearing down my keyboard, to the point where it's totally illegible. Really? There was this time when...
to be legible, do you?
Actually, yeah. I don't even have to look at the keyboard to type. Unfortunately, it's become illegible, so I can't type. Sorry, what? I'm blind, so I can't read this sign. Unfortunately, all the letters came off it, so I don't know where we are anymore. It's like, what? Make any sense? When we this time my coworker had to use my computer, and he saw there was not a single letter remaining. You know what he said? How in the heck do you type on this thing? Dude was flabbergasted. Huh. That's about as much reaction as you can say. What can I say? I'm always typing up a storm wherever I go. That's why I got me a laptop. What do you do on your laptop? Look at pornography. Never would have guessed. I've never touched a computer. Now, has Kiryu ever used a computer so far?
Probably not.
I'm trying to think. I don't think so. He barely understands mobile phones, so he's about at my level. What do you do on your laptop, I guess? That's just curiosity as to what she does. Never would have guessed, so we assumed that she probably wouldn't be good with computers. And
she
then
told you wouldn't guess.
Yeah, that's true. I never would have guessed that. Well, no, because it would have just been... something's happened brilliant today. What is it? Guess. What out of all the possible things in the universe? This might take a while. Yeah, I'm guessing... Spordle Commodore, yeah. No, close! I didn't get that reference just now. Yeah. Karama Lama. Hiroshima Twinkie. There's some great ones in that, but yeah. What do you do on your laptop? What do you do on that laptop of yours? Oh, basic stuff. Update my homepage, search for stuff I need, email, blog, then I have a piece of toast. Oh, that's nonsense. Is that what you were thinking of? Yeah, exactly. I knew you'd be thinking that. Great minds think alike, baby. Wait, why did I start with the beginner stuff? I should have mentioned all the complicated things I do in order to baffle and blow your mind. Not that you'd understand it anyway, you big caveman. You bitch. It always makes me laugh, that Houdini thing in Family Guy. She goes, "We gotta go to our parents' house." "Oh, I hate going to your mother's." And he gets in this. He walks out the door, and then she goes, "No, not again." And then starts opening all the doors, and there's like a big chest thing on the floor, and she opens it up, and he goes, "Ah, you bitch." Sorry, I skipped that, but he said, what if I told you this big old caveman had a blog of his own, and we got a boost out of that? Which we did. No, that's true, actually. We've never used a computer, but we do use the internet, because he's got a blog on the internet. I totally forgot about that. Well, that's a laugh. You're a real riot, you know that? That's where we put all our revelations. Am I? Cool. Well, that went well. What? Is there something on my face? Oh, no. This is where we have to look at a body part, I reckon. I can just sense it. Oh, so you're admiring my lovely features then? Ha, of course you would. Well, what is it about me you find attractive? You can just come right out and tell me. I think the most erotic part of the woman is the boobies. Ooh. Let's see. Ooh, see. Amy. Ooh, gee. Yeah, it says her reaction changes based on what you look at, but not often in terms of how it will matter. But in her hair, is that a real flower? Her eyes are really cute, and they brim with confidence and energy. She has nice lips, at least when complaints are flooding out of them. Earring? No. They're covering up just enough to grab my attention. Boobies. Bracelet? I like the shape of those. Oh, her hands are so soft. But look at those nails. Now, the fact she mentioned her nails makes me think it might be her nails. I like the shape of those legs. Do those legs go all the way up to the top? They sure do. Ah, you freak! In Family Guy, where it takes off the dress and it's just a head with legs. Come back! Right, so possibly nails. Eyes usually goes over well. Could be the hair, 'cause she's put flowers in it. I'm guessing either the hair, the eyes are kind of a generic choice, but when the eyes not go down well, or nails. So what do we reckon?
Nails.
Okay, let's see nails. Oh, do you see that? If you point off, I kind of like the whole package. Would that ever be the answer, do you reckon? I'm not saying it is, I'm just wondering, because if you don't look at any specific body part, are you picking everything or nothing? Huh. Never thought of that. Anyway, I'll go for the hands just because of the nails. Look at those nails. It'd have to be your hands. They're so clean and pretty. Oh yeah? I think I've got pretty nice hands myself. I put a lot of work into them, particularly the nails. Got to get those down just right, you know, for taking letters off keyboards. Yeah. Ain't it nice seeing a lady take good care of herself? It's pretty much standard procedure for us to spend all day painting our face or choosing the perfect outfit. Not to mention cleaning down to the fingertips. That's the sign of a really good woman right there. How did that not get any boost? See, sometimes it doesn't make sense. That was a really positive response, and you think, oh, good, well, at least we'll get that. Oh, no, nothing. Oh, well. Hold on, share play. Let me just sort that out. Okay. Give me a moment, people. Okay. Ooh, I think I gigged too much. I don't know why I read that as, I can't remember what cartoon character that is now, but... Ooh, I gigged too much. What was it, sorry?
Comic book guy.
Yeah, actually, it might be. Ooh, I've wasted my life. Yeah, actually, yeah, you're right, it is comic book guy. I was trying to think who it was. Ooh, I've eaten too much.
Loneliness and hamburgers are a dangerous mix.
That's it. And he's got like a wheelbarrow full of hamburgers, I remember that. Feeling alright? I was when I was eating. My mama's omu rice is just so good. I can't stop myself from gorging away. Kinda hot. Now I'm paying the price for scarfing it all down. It was that good, huh? Can you make omu rice too? You should throw it up in the bathroom. A little bit direct. Yeah. So it's sort of like, how... the thing is, right, if you eat something and it makes you feel ill, how long before you throw it up so it doesn't count as bulimia? It was like at least 10 minutes, I'd have thought. Right, okay, so... Can you make good omu rice too? Maybe... maybe. It was. Do you remember there was a quest where we had to pretend that one of the reasons why we were someone's boyfriend was because we liked her omu rice? That was fun. Right, so... It was that good, huh? I mean, that's basically just going along with what she said. It's not going to be the third one, is it? That's a joke answer. I can't really see how the third one could actually go well. I suppose it's Yakuza, so there is a chance it could go well. Can you make omu rice too? Maybe. Although probably not as good as our mamas. No one cooks as good as their mama. So probably 1 or 2, I reckon. Don't know why I made that noise. 2. Can you make omu rice too?
That would be an ecumenical matter.
Yes! Yeah. That drink, and I love Ted's just rage. He just punches the board over. This is so frustrating. If you can imagine how long that must have taken, how frustrated he must have been by the end if he was already that annoyed after 2 words. Can you make omu rice too? Huh? Is that a serious question? Oh, well, I'll tell you what I can make. Baking brownies. Yeah, I'd love to say I can. But I thought, Jesus. But unfortunately, the only thing I can make in the kitchen is an absolute clusterfail mess. Yeah, because they couldn't type the word clusterfuck, I guess. I'd done that to myself. Oh, Christ. Oh, good thing I've got a book nearby. Whew. Oh, God, that smells. Right,
You'll lift it around and say, book off.
Book off. Book off over there. Ah, ha, 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 ha. That's how she finished that. Clusterfuck. I see. What? Does that disappoint you? Oh, is it because you were expecting me to cook for you? Because, I mean, I can still give it a try, even though it's guaranteed to taste like burnt rocks. Ah, if only Emerald Rangers was here. References. No matter how it turns out, I still want to try it sometime. Then I guess I'll start working on my cooking, just for you. Yep, that was a boost, good. Man, I want to do some karaoke all of a sudden. Haven't done that in forever. When was the last time? 3 days ago? Only 3 days ago? Yep. Ain't nothing better than having a room all to yourself so you can sing your heart out. If anything, if this is a good clue as to where to take her on a date, I might tap that down. Karaoke. Alright. I practically make it a ritual to sing at least 3 days a week. Wow, that's a lot. I was thinking I should go after work, then I could get even more singing in. While we're on the topic, don't you think singing closes the gap between people? Like, if you want to... Okay, that was pointless. If you want to get close to a good-looking guy without coming on too strong, karaoke's the way to do it. And Kiryu goes, good, if I ever want to get close to a good-looking guy, I'll let you know. Oh, I'm honestly not a big fan. I could enjoy some karaoke. Want to go together then? She said on her own, actually, so maybe karaoke's... Well, I don't know. She wants to get close to a strong man, and we are indeed that. Okay, so the first one's not a good answer, obviously. The second one, I could enjoy some karaoke, sure, why not? I mean, the thing is, if I think I end up taking her on that, I think I'm going to take her anyway. So the third one is technically already true. So, based on the fact that I can't work out which one would be the better answer out of 2 and 3, I'd probably just go 3 because we might take her anyway. So,
Yes.
Want to go together then? Want to go together then? Aha! Oh, aha! Sorry, I read that wrong. Well, it just says aha, but... Oh! Finally, the man invites me. So, finally decided to take things a step further, eh? Something like that. I'll tell you what, let's not go to karaoke. Why don't you go to that Smile Burger on fucking Nakamichi Street? We can go there. Like we go every time. Something like that. Clap, clap, tee-ha! You're a real... Oh, that got a boost. You're a real honest guy, you know that? You were even turning a little red when you said it. Oh, second boost. No, that's just the colour of my shirt. It's like when you hold a buttercup under someone's chin and go, oh, you like butter? Or whatever. Although I can't do that anymore because I've got a beard, but still. I was. Yep. Well, now that that's decided, all we have to do is set a date. Once you gain a little more of my trust, that is. I think we've just got it, but okay. To the point where if this is the end of the session... Oh, this is a gossip thing, okay. Tell me about the outside world, Kiryu. Regale me with a fascinating story or some incredible news. I don't know, it just feels like it's been forever since I've heard about anything even remotely interesting. I wonder what you consider interesting. Go on.
She made it sound like she's never left the club.
I've never... That's like that joke in Bottom where they were in the little tent on Wimbledon Common and Richie goes, Eddie, there's something outside. Because he can hear a noise or something. And Eddie goes, well, there's bound to be something outside. The universe in its entire contents is not likely to be confined within a small canvas tent, Richie. Right, she doesn't drink. So it's not going to be any of the drink ones. We did go to an ice cream shop today. So we could tell her about that, I guess. There's the batting centre, matcha desserts. She hasn't really given us any indication as to what she's into, sort of restaurant-wise, other than the fact she likes fruit, but that doesn't really answer anything. Although fruit-flavoured ice cream, it's a bit of a long shot, but I'm just based on nothing else but that. We'll go with gelato, I think, unless anyone can think of any connections I've not thought of. She likes looking after herself, so maybe the collagen ramen thing, but the kimchi was a health thing as well, about it being healthy for something or other, so possibly... I don't know, I'll go with gelato just because I can't think of any. I really don't know. It's just guesswork anyway, so... There's a gelato place over on Taihai Boulevard called Gelateria Camaro. Apparently it's pretty popular even among businessmen. Oh, that place? Yeah, they do have some good gelato, huh? Yes, I chased a fat man who'd eaten every flavour. Ah, so you've been. Yeah, and now that you mention it, you're right. I went there one day after work, and the place was crawling with exhausted old dudes in suits. Yeah, like this place, really. So, you're a gelato man, eh? Well, I wouldn't say I'm crazy about it, but I do pimp slap the giant one outside every time I walk past it. Huh? Hard to imagine you're lifting a tiny little spoonful of spumoni. Spumoni what the fuck is spumoni? I don't think that's a word I even know. Spumoni. Oh, Yakobu says I'm muted for a while. I'm having a sneezing fit all of a sudden. Yeah, I wondered why you didn't laugh at the pimp slap thing. I thought it was most amusing. Nabbles, plurable, namels, are a moulded gelato made with layers of different colours and flavours, usually containing candied fruits and nuts. Oh, that sounds a bit like, oh, what's that ice cream with candied fruit in it? Tutti Frutti. It's quite nice. It's quite nice actually. Depends what bits of fruit you get. I mean, you get like little candy bits of orange and stuff, and it's quite nice. I haven't had Tutti Frutti ice cream in, oh god, at least 15 years or so though, because you can't really buy it for home eating, I suppose, or unless you can. I don't know. I've never seen it, but anyway, that's what she meant by spumoni.
I'm back.
Pim's lap. Hello.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah. This is a good place to stop, but I still have plenty of money. No, don't need to. Already got the hearts. Because we're going to take her on a date karaoke, I think. We're done already? Yep, yes we are. Oh, I did call that episode Breast of Friends, by the way. Just reminded me seeing those tits in the background again. Okay. Thank you. Now then. Believe it or not, I had a blast of you today. Yes, because I acted really bored, so you wouldn't be able to tell. Yes, sure. Oh, we got it straight away. Wow, we normally have to walk down the road a bit. Oh no, wait, this is the one for finishing the club, and then we get another one in a minute. So many customers have been asking for me today. I'm beat. Getting too popular might make it tough on me. Lol. I've got to go out on the town now. Thanks for coming to see me today. Okay, so... I think... Yeah. If we walk away slightly, I think you get the second mail about getting... Oh, okay. What's it? Getting a date or whatever it is. I think that's how it works anyway. Although I've done this like 8 times already, I still can't remember. Yeah, that's how you pick people up. That's what I was trying to do earlier. Although I grab and sometimes he doesn't. Haha, tiger dropped under a golf club. Go on.
Yeah, there's a lamps on the wall. I couldn't work out what was on the background there.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Oh, apparently that fight was enough to trigger the message. Nice. Yeah, it looks like they're sort of hanging microphones.
Oh.
Oh, wait, no, it's a call. Hello, Kiryu. I should have just headed down to Smileburger, shouldn't I? It's Rin from Shine. Hey, what's going on? You feeling up for a little date right now? Sure. And it's settled. Let's meet... Oh, no! Okay, colour me shocked. At meeting Gelateria Camaro on Taihai Boulevard, which I wonder whether that's because we talked about it, or whether that was where she was going to meet us anyway. Huh. Interesting. Gelato Camaro on Taihai Boulevard. Got it. Wow, not Smile Burger. Genuinely shocked. Yep, expect you to be there. Alright. We've had a lot of mentions of the ice cream place today. Okay. I think it's along here, isn't it? No, hold on. Let me just check. I don't want to walk in the wrong direction. Gelato Camaro. No, okay, I was in the wrong direction. Okay. I was thinking it was down the side of Millennium Tower, and it is, but it's down the other side. Don't know what I was thinking of that for. Here we go.
What's that from?
Oh, what game is that from? I can't remember. It must be from one I've played recently, so it's probably a Capcom game, because I've been playing the Stadium Collection a lot. It could be one of the tunes from that Street Fighter Puzzle Fighter game, or I played King of Dragons the other night. Yeah, I honestly can't remember. I think it's probably, yeah, it must, if it's a recent one, it must be from a Capcom game. There she is. Is that her arm, or am I... Oh, no, okay. She's, I was going to say she's way, well, she's got bigger tits than I thought. There's no point in trying to use euphemism. Oh, Kira, you're already here. I couldn't wait at all, so I ended up coming early. Ooh, so did I. Oh. Oh, Rin, is that you? How are you, babe? Okay. Huh, wait. Masaya? No, he's not the Messiah, he's just a very naughty boy. Yes! Oh, excellent. That pun worked beautifully. There's another possibility for the name of the episode. He's not the Messiah. Spelt like his name.
Yes. Oh,
I kind of want to call it Pinky and Da-rumour, though. Huh. Pinky Da-rumour and the Messiah. It might be a long one this time. just a slap dash of references all thrown together like some sort of fish finger sandwich. I haven't had a fish finger sandwich in ages either. It's been a while, huh? How about we find some nice place and yeah, I don't think so. I've got business to take care of. Lots of it. Oh, yeah, of course you would. That was weird. Helene says I was falling asleep, then you just made me burst out laughing. Nice. Well, if I can make anyone happy, including a lady, then I'm happy already. So there you go. Making reference jokes to films that came out in the 70s. You sure about letting him go like that? He's nothing to worry about. Sorry about that, Kiryu. Come on, let's go. So, what's on our agenda? Okay. Karaoke might be nice. Karaoke? Did not expect that. What should I sing today? Oh, sorry. Want to get going? I knew she was into karaoke. Hopefully they give us songs that I'm not shit at, but there we go, we'll see. It's karaoke time. Now I wonder what to sing. Heart. I think we unlock the third sort of hearts whether we do well at this or not, as it turns out from a date we did previously, so it doesn't really matter, but I'll try. Let's go in and find out. And you know what? I did okay at most of these songs. There was a couple that I wasn't very good at, but fee is 1,000 yen for 2 people. Shall I show you to your room? Yeah, I'm ready to sing. Alright, please, this way. Oh, also, I think I turned on the Japanese lyrics, because you asked me to ages ago, and I totally forgot to, but I did. At least I think I did. Alright, I'm going to kill it on the mic. Okay, sing karaoke. I'll go with Summer Memories. That song is so me. I was going to say the variety of songs in it isn't too good because although there's like 7 different songs or something, they're all basically pop music. Which in the other one there was a metal one and there was a ballad one and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, there's the sheer variety of genres isn't too high in this one, but have at it. Okay, so we've got 8:30 on this before, so this is probably one of the songs I'm actually worst at. But we'll try lively interjections because why not? Concentrate. I want fugu. All right. Hey. It's got nice legs. Right. Actually, this is probably the one song that is a little bit rock-ish. God, this is way... Christ. Yeah, I was trying to wonder why did I get such a low score and then that fast bit happened and I went, oh, that's why. Yeah, I missed almost every press in the middle of that song, so I think we did pretty shit there. But we'll see. I doubt I got over 800. Jesus, that's bad. Yeah, okay, hopefully okay. Well, I mean, we got a passionate karaoke bozo. Bit harsh. Yeah, because I missed like 10 different notes in a row in the middle, so I completely fucked the rhythm. Hold on, I saw a message come up in chat. I'd love to see Miss Biggest Dickus. Yeah, he has a wife, you know, Incontinentia buttocks. Yeah, that's it. Throw him to the floor. Oh, yes, throw him to the floor. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I remember that now. Yeah, so the highest score I ever got was 9. If I'd been given one of the songs I was better at, I would have gone better, but I literally got given the song I was worst at. I freaking love this song. Hey, Kiryu, why don't you hop on the mic? Oh, we've got to do our own one now. Please give me one I'm semi-decent at. Kamurocho Lullaby. I think that one's slow, if I'm remembering the right one, so I think I'm alright at this one. Wait, you're into Enka? Oh man, this is going to be awesome. Yeah, as it turns out, Enka is not a singer. Enka is a style of Japanese music. Oh look, it's the sign. This might be the one I got the high score in. I don't know.
優しく夜に抱かれ涙ほろりほろり舞い散る雪は飾る人で汚れた街でさえも 花咲いても花散るとも眩しい雪月か
Yeah, there was a slight fuck up in the middle when I started too early, but... Kamurocho, Kamurocho. Yeah. I mean, I can't sing in real life either, so... Okay, we did better at this one. 860, that's not bad. I think you need to get over 900 to get the top score or something. It's like Karaoke Dragon or something, but Karaoke King's only slightly lower. Yeah, all the goods were because some of those lines actually went slower than I thought they would, so I was pressing the buttons too early, if anything. Normally I press them too late, but... Oh no, that was my high score on that song, 860. I did alright then. Huh, cool. Kamurocho Lullaby. No, see, look, I got a score of 9... Oh no, that's not me, is it? Oh no, my high score's 930. Sorry, I thought they were all my scores for a second. Kamurocho Lullaby. Okay, that's Saturday. No. Okay, that's not even in the top 10, but still, I'm happy with that. Wow, Kiryu, that was incredible. I feel like I got to see some of the real you in that performance. You think so? Especially when I went Kamurocho. Thanks. Your time is almost up. Please bring the microphones and your check to the front before leaving. If you spell check correctly, I will. But you haven't, so I won't.
Spell it correctly over the phone.
Yeah, spell it out. Thank you, sir. Please come again. Kamurocho.
C-H-Z.
No! That's a 500 yen deduction. Oh no, we're not going to make any money today. I suck at spelling, and I'm American. It's not fair. Well, I had my fill of singing. You have a lovely voice. I could almost say the same to you, almost. You really know how to belt them out, Kiryu. Well, I've got the passion even if I've not got the ability. Thanks. Hope you'll take me out again sometime. Well, see ya. I'll take you around. Kamurocho. Yeah. I do like the way he sings that, by the way. And also, that is genuinely the... I didn't know this, first of all. I assumed they'd got in singers to do it. That's genuinely the voice actors for Kiryu and these women that are singing those songs. So, yeah, I assumed it was a different person who did the songs to who did the normal voice acting, but it's not. Okay, so... No, I've gone the wrong way again. Surprise, surprise. Kamurocho, do 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 do. What was the one that I really liked? It was in Kiwami. It was the metal one. It's great because the song ends with him ferociously pulling 2 radishes out of the floor and brandishing them like trophies. It's fantastic.
Is it breaking the rules?
No, that's Breaking the Law. Yeah, that's a different one, I think. I like that one as well, though.
I don't like this.
You'll either have to wait till the fight's over or speak louder, because honestly, when there's music in the background, I can't hear you.
Is it the one where you have to say like kiss?
Oh, I'm not sure actually. Huh. The one that I'm thinking of is basically the story of the song is that he's been in trouble, but he's looking for a better way out or something or other, and it's basically just him in prison when he had his head shaved, and he's sort of like pulling plants out of the floor and all that, and the crescendo of the song is he grabs 2 radishes and throws them up in the air, and they both spin. Then he holds them like swords, and I assume they're radishes anyway. They're long and white, so it could be a mooli, I suppose, which is I think that's a Pakistani vegetable. We saw them in the supermarket once and thought it was amusing, because they're like really, really long radishes that are like knobs, and they're called moolies. And it was in some sort of... it was in with foods from sort of India and Pakistan and stuff like that, so I guess it's a vegetable they use, I don't know. I assume it's a root vegetable. It looked like one.
Yeah.
Sub-story. Okay.
Yeah, the daikon's the biggest one.
Yeah. Daikon no radish. I remember that when we first started watching videos and we had to look... Oh, no, it was when I was playing Yakuza Like a Dragon and they said go and buy some daikons and I genuinely had no idea what I was eating. Was it a medicine? Is it a food? What? And I had to look it up. Oh, it's a type of food. It's a radish. Right, okay. Because without knowing that, you've got no idea what you're looking for. Mm. Right, do we want to carry on with Hostess or do we want to do a sub-story? Because we've got a couple of choices. Yeah, okay, there's a couple of... There's only one sub-story that shows up, but if I looked at a guide, we could probably find more, because I think they're in places, so... Right. Hello, schoolgirl, who's clearly too old to be wearing that uniform. Yeah, what do you reckon?
One last hostess.
Hostess it is. I mean, yeah, if you ever go, no, I don't mind whatever, I can just pick something, but I just feel like, I should ask people who are watching, really, because I don't mind what we do. It's all good fun. Yes, I did want to request a specific hostess. That one. Wait for it. There they are. That was way better than I expected. Let's go out again sometime. Well, I took you to karaoke. Can we go out, just the two of us? Didn't we literally just do that? Oh. Well, don't you look spiffy today. Good job, Kiryu. Thank you very much. Should I give her a gift? Sure, why not? I've got them, so... This should make a fine gift for a woman. Let's give her the caviar skin bag, because why not? How about this one? Whoa, no way. Okay, that got half a heart, which is fair. I've been looking all over for this. Well, go to La Marche. It's the only place in town that bloody sells anything. Thanks a ton. Sure. So, what are we having? We're having exactly the same thing we had last time. Orange juice and fruit.
Take over the world.
Yeah. What are we doing tonight? Yeah. Are we doing... We're doing what we think... No, what was the line? Are we doing what I think we're doing? Yes, Pinky. But where are we going to find a rabbi and a live chicken this time of night? Or whatever it was. I think that was the only one I can remember, but you used to come up with these ridiculous things. I don't know if we could rob a bank with bananas. No, it's not that. Yeah, and then he'd go, try to take over the world. Yeah. The one story that I do remember in that was the one, because their plans always fail. That was the joke. He had a growth ray, and he said, oh, if we were huge, we'd be able to take over the world. And it actually worked for once, and they were so surprised that it worked that they grew huge. But then something went wrong with the ray, and it hit everything else, which made everything else grow the same sort of speed and to the 10 times bigger or whatever it was.
Yeah.
So they went, oh, so we're no bigger then? And they were like, no, we're 10 times bigger than we used to be. The trouble is, so is everything else. We can't tell. So technically the plan worked. But, yeah, there you go. Oh, I should have been skipping through this while I was talking. I just realised. I thought it was the start of a question. Yep. Come on. Surprised that Coke's still fizzy. Don't drink it all in one gulp now, you hear? Let me get that for you. There you go, that was the bit in that song. Shine, shine, shine.
Yeah.
Because that's where we are, the Club Shine. Remember on After Hours Dates, there was that guy who came up to me? Yeah, the guy in the gelato place. I almost said smiled, though, because it's almost like a reflex at this point. Yeah. I should let you know. He's my ex. Yeah, I kind of gathered that. What? That guy? Yeah. We broke up 2 years ago. Because I ended up falling for someone way cuter. Was it me? Just like that, huh? Well, I admit I did kind of play him. But I can't date two guys at once. It just doesn't feel right. So I had to let one go. Yeah, I would hope so. Thing is, my ex hasn't changed a bit over these last 2 years. Still the bitter little worm he's always been. How long were you two going out? Maybe he still has trouble letting go. That's how you know he was a good guy. Yeah, I imagine it's probably not that answer. Okay. The first one is just general information. I don't know if that's going to help us or not, but I can't imagine that would go badly because she's just going to answer the question. Oh, she might not want to answer the question, but I don't know why she wouldn't. So that's probably fine. He still has trouble letting go. I mean, it's not the third one, is it? So, yeah, maybe the second one. You reckon?
Yes.
Yes, second one it is. Maybe he still has trouble letting go. I'd like to hold on to you as long as possible, physically. Huh? Oh, for a second there, I thought you said it was the other way round. No. Imagine that if one day one of the hostess gets annoyed at us because she misheard something we said. It's like, no, I didn't say that. No, I definitely meant him. It sounds like he still has a thing for you. Well, what can I say? Lots of my exes come crawling back to me with stars in their eyes. Matthew, tonight! Matthew Corbett's the guy with his arm up his arsehole. Matthew Kelly?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. I was trying to think, yeah. It's tough being a popular gal. Heart. I got this friend who keeps telling me, if only were I was cute as you, life would be so much better. I don't know where she gets that. I really ain't that cute to begin with. You don't think so? Heck no. I think that's a type of music. Oh no, wait, that's techno, isn't it? Anytime I look something close to resembling cute, it's because I put tons of work into it. My hair, my nails, my skin, my face, all that takes massive time and energy. I don't just wake up and flip on the beauty switch, you know. That's going to be the next upgrade from Nintendo. The beauty switch. Write this down, Kiryu. If you want to be noticed, you've got to work hard on your appearance. This goes for guys and girls alike. You've got a point there. Guess I haven't worked hard enough. That's not necessary for me. I'm far too handsome already. He didn't say that bit. You reckon number 2? I guess I haven't worked hard enough. Yeah, because she's saying if you want to be noticed, i.e. we probably haven't done it already. You've got a point there. Wow, that's interesting. Please tell me more. Yeah, when Jimmy was on the date and Carlton was telling him what to do in the restaurant in the South Park. Well, that's interesting. Please tell me more, Nut Gobbler. Yeah, I'll go with the second one because I was going to say you were first on the second one, so... I guess I haven't worked hard enough. I wonder what makes you say that.
You.
What's the strongest part of your personality? Well, I'd have to say my tiger drop. See, she laughed at me saying that. No. Haha, look at your face. It's all scrunched up like a shower cap. That's an interesting analogy. You don't have to think so hard around me, you know. And we got a boost out of that for some reason. Thanks, I guess. Well then, let's start with that get-up. First, ditch the suit. It's old, it's dated, it's done for. Try for something a bit more hip with the times. What, like a snakeskin jacket and an eye patch? That'd probably do it. But my suit's stuck with me this long, yeah, since we put it on in that bar with Nishiki and Yakuza 0, all the way up to at least now. I do have a Hawaiian shirt, if you want to see that. Change to the suit, bitch. No. So, I went to the beauty salon yesterday. Actually, 2 beauty salons, run by the same people. So you went to 2 different branches of the same salon? Yeah, I'll do that from time to time. Each place has their own different speciality. Okay. For example, one place is good at cutting, while the other's better at colouring. So I figure, to get the best job done, why not go salon hopping? That's... okay. Is that a thing? That's pretty smart. Yeah, I'm sure, why not? The place I go to is called Hashigo, and it's funny, because people sometimes mistake that for a bar. It's like, come on, guys.
Messy Joes.
Yeah, Masijos. IT crowd, yeah. It's fun, friendly atmosphere, good place, good people, good food. Oh, that sounds lovely. Masijos. Is that Italian? No. I'm a real bastard. Imagine Kiryu doing that. Oh yeah, I hate people, I hate women, I'm a real bastard.
Just a lonely loner.
A lonely loner being lonely on my own. Thanks to them, my hair's on point today, right? Here, why don't you have yourself a Ghana, get a good long look in. Sure. Okay, have they not made this a little bit too easy by going, hey, before you start this bit, we have to randomly select a body part? It's the hair! Okay, let's look at the hair, because that's clearly what she wants. Because, yes, I love your hair, but you know what's even better? Boobies. She's got a nice chest. Too bad I can't really see much. Zoom. I can see some side boob. Right, anyway, hair. Oh. I think your hair is perfect. I'd rank your hair a B. Why only a B? Because it's got flowers in it. Get it? B? Ah! Right. I've even got a live flower in there. Go on.
I wasn't as convinced by that one.
No.
Still got a 9.
I commented on the hair and that I might be a B. I'm trying to pull on you. Pull on you. Huh. Yes. Perhaps. Oh no, you've got an injury below your chin. It's a nectar. I got a live flower in there. Oh, I just love the way it turned out. I'm a shit puns man. We know this by now. It definitely suits you. Thanks. I love it when I have a good hair day, which is like pretty much all the time. She said, what happens if you're really bad at going down a mountain covered in snow? Die ski. Or really bad at eating that yogurt that you could seemingly only get in the 90s. I don't know, does ski yogurt still sell? I've got no idea.
Skier.
So it's Skier now, isn't it? Yes, of course, it had to change because someone in another country couldn't say it properly or something. Oh, that's Sif, isn't it? It's like going, the trouble is that foreign people couldn't say it, so we had to change the name. So... Youth. Yeah, and it's like, okay, so when we get foreign food and we can't pronounce it, they don't rename it for us, do they? We just learn to pronounce it or say it differently. Ugh, I don't know. I never understood that argument, but anyway. Kiryu? Yes? Have you ever struggled with something before? Yeah, I tried to press triangle in time to land Tiger Drop. It doesn't always work. I struggle with that sometimes. Plenty of times, actually. Yeah? Because I haven't. Oh, okay. End of conversation. I haven't.
Oh.
Let's move on.
Perfect.
What sort of yogurt do you like? Is it Skier? I don't really know why, but everything's been smooth sailing since childhood. No big challenges, major setbacks, or whatever other sub-stories people ramble on about. Yeah, might is the way you look, who knows. If she ever goes... Go on.
Lollipops, that's your life.
Sunshine, lollipops, and rainbows, da-da-da. It's something, da-da-da-da. Yeah. I was going to say, if she ever goes, oh, can you tell I work really hard on my hair? Yeah, I can tell you do a lot to it. Oh, why is that? Well, because it's blonde and you're native Japanese, so I doubt it's natural. Yeah, just a hunch. Things work out for me, you know? So, so when people talk about going through difficult times, I hate to say it, but I don't think I can relate. That's not necessarily a bad thing. Huh. You should tell my mama that. Somebody tell her mama. You're going to have to deal with life's problems someday, she tells me over and over, in all sorts of different variations. Maybe you've just been lucky so far. That's because you're a genius. Your mother's a wise woman. Right, okay. So, I mean, she is right. Maybe you've just been lucky so far. I mean, she doesn't know why, so that could be that. I mean, it is just luck, isn't it, really, if you think about it? It's probably not because she's a genius, although that is probably going to make her happy, but still. The third one is technically correct, and then...
Best kind of correct.
The best kind of correct. Yeah, exactly. What was it? I am so smart. SMRT. I mean, SMART. What was it? No, default. The two sweetest words in the English language. Default, default, default. Yeah. So, what do we reckon in terms of the answer? It's probably, I'm guessing it's either 1 or 3, even though 2 is a positive answer, but it sounds like we're taking the piss slightly.
Third one.
Okay, your mother's a wise woman. I reckon if she gets annoyed at us, she won't be that annoyed, because it'll be like, oh, I suppose so, yeah, and all that, and we've slightly disagreed with her by giving this answer, but we'll see. Your mother's a wise woman. You mean I should take her more seriously? Well, you may not realise it, but sometimes there are forces beyond your control operating in the background to ultimately determine your success. Yeah, isn't that, no, not determinism, the other one. I can't think what the other one is, but anyway. No, it is determinism, yeah, I think so. Sometimes it's the people around you, sometimes it's the situation itself. So I think your mother was trying to tell you not to get too arrogant with life, or it'll break you. Bit harsh. Maybe so. Guess I could stand to show a little more gratitude from time to time. Seems like she took this well. Yes, you should. Now that I hear it from you, Kiryu, I feel a lot more convinced. Wow, that was a positive answer. I didn't think that was going to go well, but fair enough. And you're right. I'll start by expressing my gratitude to you. After all, you're the one who's been requesting me all this time. It's like that thing when, what was it, whoever pulls the sword from the stone shall marry the princess. If I can get it to wiggle, will you touch it? Family Guy. No, that was it. If I wiggle it, will you touch me? Yeah, that was it. You're welcome. No, you're Rin Susaba. So I had this huge argument with my co-worker not too long ago. What happened? Well, we had an argument and it was huge. You really want to know? No, not particularly, but it'll get me a heart. Of course I do. Alright, so there's this asshole who works in my department. Loves to talk crap, like all the time. I'm sure you know the type. Yeah, all those people that come up to us on the street and starts random fights. Anyway, he turns his sights on me all of a sudden. Then he comes at me with, you need to read the situation better when it comes to how you work. And not everyone's perfect like you. It would be better for the team if you slowed down your pace to match theirs. His name's Takashita. Now, the reason why that's amusing me for 2 reasons. 1, because that's a name I've seen before. And 2, because it's the name of a wrestler that Jim Cornette took a dislike to, first of all, and kept calling him Take a Shit. Good old Take a Shit's in again, and he keeps calling him that. And he sort of likes him now, but he still calls him that. I get why. Oh, do you know what? I genuinely didn't read the rest of what she said. I genuinely hadn't read it. His name's Takashita. I guess that's why, because he takes a shit on everyone he sees. Yeah, Cornette loved that. Brilliant. Take a shit. And then, I can't believe that I actually said that. Brilliant.
I don't understand the joke because you said it in Japanese.
Yeah. Take a shit. It's a take a shito. Yeah, exactly. Actually, yeah, in Japanese, I wonder if it's different because that pun wouldn't work. Huh. Yeah. Then he had the nerve to say this. Maybe you think you can do your job better than me, but I know you. You're just trying to make yourself look good. I mean, sure, I got myself a big old attitude. I can make it my duty to never mince words. Ooh, mince. But I'll admit that. So what was it? Alan Partridge's character on the radio. Oh, here's Camp David. Oh, hello, Alan. What do you like for breakfast, Camp David? Oh, mince. more from Camp David tomorrow then. Just presses a button and moves on. It's fucking stupid. That being said, I still work hard and I do make an effort to respect the people around me. I ain't some air-headed bimbo, you know. Oh, I don't know why I read you know. I ain't some air-headed bimbo. Of course. At this point, I'm way past being angry. I'm more in shock than anything. Just thinking about this is getting me down in the dumps. In the shits. Take a shit. You don't sound like your normal self. Did you make him jealous somehow? I think he likes you. Right. So, you don't sound like your normal self. She is normally more chirpy than this. Did you make him jealous somehow? Yeah, by working hard. I think he likes you. Yeah, I mean, I never understood people that act like that. Oh, I really like this person, so I shot him in the head. It's like, yeah, okay. so, making jealous somehow. I wonder if she's going to go, oh, I didn't, and she's going to think that we're blaming her, even though we're not. We're just asking the question. But you know what some of these fucking hostesses are like. Oh Christ! I've just dropped a tiny bit of plastic. Hold on. Oh, where is it? It's clear as well. Ah, got it. All right. Sorry, it's a cover for a headphone thing. I need that. Right. Okay. So, okay. Don't know. What do you reckon?
First one.
You don't sound like your normal self. I honestly didn't know what to answer there. I should have explained that before I asked to choose the answer, but I genuinely didn't know what to say there, so I'll go with Yakobu. You don't sound like yourself right now. Huh? What do you mean? The Rin I know would never be fazed by some random insult. What happened to that spunky attitude of yours? There's a joke in there somewhere. What happened to that spunky attitude of yours? I know, I'll take you out for bukkake noodles, which are a genuine dish in Japan. Spunky. And don't worry about the last thing he said. People are taught to keep their heads down to avoid generating conflict, but you're not like that, so why not embrace it? I appreciate you saying that, Kiryu. You're right. I ain't gonna solve anything by mulling it over in my head. I've got to embrace who I am and leave it at that. If anyone has a problem, well, they can just shove it. You can take your job and re-staff it. And I didn't wash my hands once when I worked here. That's your problem, not mine. Oh no, what was it? No, that's your policy, not mine. Yeah, that was Grandpa when he lost his job in The Simpsons. I knew talking to you would be the right decision. Yeah, that was a positive answer, so well played there, Yakobu. I'm glad to hear that. Remember how we talked about looks versus personality? Well, I got to thinking lately. Something real profound. Go on. Did you change your mind? Not exactly. I still think appearance makes the bigger first impression. Well, first impression, that's all you've got, so yeah. Unless you run in with your knob out, I mean, your face appearance is probably going to be, yeah. But ever since I got to know you on a more person-to-person basis, I've started to think the way a person lives their life is really important too. Yes, it is. I'm glad you came to that realization. Don't get me wrong either. I still think looks are important, but I've also decided that what's inside a person counts just as much. Would you like to see my inside? I guess what I'm saying is, the bar for my ideal man got raised a little higher. Uppercut. Tie your uppercut. Huh. Higher and higher it goes. Don't me, Kiryu. This ain't no laughing matter, even though you're smiling and we've done that consistently throughout this conversation, but fine. If I set the bar too high, there won't be any guys left who can make the jump. Well, what you gonna do about it? What you gonna do when the Hulkamania runs wild? I won't do a damn thing. I'll take full responsibility. There are still good guys out there.
Number 2.
You reckon I'll take full responsibility? What was even the question leading into this? I can't remember. She said, what are you going to do about it? It was, I'll take...
She'll find the first one funny. I would hope at least, but that's the answer number 2.
I just can't remember what the lead into this was. What are you going to do about it? Do about what? I know I just read it, but in terms of what? About if she raised the... Oh, if she raised the bar?
Yeah.
What would I do if she raised the bar too high? That was it, okay. So what are you going to do about it? I won't do a damn thing, because that's... Yeah, I think you're right about that being a possible joke answer. There are still good guys out there. I mean, that is true, and one of them is me.
Yeah, the third one's sort of disagreeing with her.
Yeah, I think you might be right there.
Saying you can't raise the bar.
Yeah, true. I'll take full responsibility for the trouble that I've caused. Yeah, okay. Probably a joke answer, but we'll go with the second one. I think jokingly rather than a joke answer. Like, oh, chickens. I'll take full responsibility. Yeah? How? I'll make you the happiest girl on the planet. Yeah, smooth man. Wait just a minute. Oh, she doesn't look happy. Don't you think you're moving a little too fast? That was just the reaction I wanted. Really? While your eyes are closed. Beep. Oh no, she's happy again. You almost had me for a sec. Ha 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 ha, you big jerk. Okay, wow, that could have gone one of two different ways, couldn't it? That could have gone really badly or really well. You know, if you're going to joke around, at least wear a smile. Yeah, sorry, I don't smile unless Majima walks up to my face and goes, Kiryu-chan! Which is the only time I think Kiryu's ever smiled, but okay.
Kiryu-chan.
I'm in a bin, Kiryu-chan. Is this a place good to stop? Yes, we've got all 15 hearts, so we can do the date now. Maybe not. About that time. Done already. Yep. Okay, 20,000. I think that's exactly the same amount of money the last one cost. Oh, we got the same amount of stuff, so yeah, that makes sense. Now then. Kiryu. Yes. Come back and see me again, okay? Don't worry, I will. Awesome. Have fun out there. Oh, I will. Take these, and these, and these. Thank you, doctor. Oh, I'm not a doctor. Today I went to karaoke with one of my girlfriends. My throat is so shot after 2 hours of singing. Go to the hotel, love, and it'll happen again. What? Nothing. I wonder what kind of songs you'll sing at karaoke. I might fall in love with you if you've got a good singing voice. Kamurocho. Right, okay. So we need to get the email for the second date, which, if we're meeting in the Gelato restaurant, I could head that way. Okay, didn't get much of a chance to. Hello, Kiryu. It's Rin. Rin Joel. You got some time? That was going to be the alternative name for the last episode, I just remembered. Hey, what's going on? So I wanted to ask you, want to be my escort? Sure. I'm over at the gelateria. Yeah, there you go. Can you come pick me up? I work on my own schedule. I'll kind of pick you up. It's on Tahai Boulevard. Got it. Thank you kindly. I'll be waiting. You better come quick. What was that? I'll come pick you up when I feel like it. Hey, I'll kind of pick you up. Yeah, that was Family Guy as well, I think. Play
by my own rules.
Yeah, I'll play by my own rules, not even my own. I'll kind of pick you up. Yeah. Do you know what? Because I was thinking about something else, I've automatically gone to Smileburger by accident. I'm so used to coming here on dates. Okay, I've actually forgotten where we're supposed to be going. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, alright. We did actually have to pass here anyway, so I was going the right direction. What was that? I just heard a beep noise. I think that was one of the smoke alarms. Oh, great. I'll have to figure out what one that is later, I suppose. Oh, that wasn't the heat action I wanted, but fair enough. Don't get that one that often. I think he was just about to punch me, so activated. I was trying to get that guy's sword, but... Or I think he went to headbutt me and I countered the headbutt with a headbutt, I'm not sure. A toughness at double Z. Yeah, okay, we're going this way. Nope. Pimp slap. I had to pimp like that. We were practically coming here anyway, so.
Yes.
Oh, Kiryu, you're here already. I couldn't wait at all, so I ended up coming early. Yeah, we got a boost for turning up early, I suppose. Not that we need it, but also flavours spelled wrong on that menu, but never mind. Hey, you again. Funny running into you here. Yeah, right. I bet you're always oh, what? That skipped on its own. That was weird. You're always cooped up in something, right? I didn't even get a chance to read that. By the way, who's the old guy? Wasn't he with you last time? Once again, I'm in my 30s. Old guy? What the heck is wrong with you, huh? Guess you still haven't learned any manners. I could say the same to you. Didn't your mother ever teach you manipulating men might get you hurt one day? Just saying. That's going to conclude at the end, I reckon. Yeah, well, screw you too, you big jackass. Go play in a wood chipper. Ooh, harsh. Sorry you had to see that, Kiryu. That ain't all there is to me. You're fine. You're fine. You're real fine. Shall we? Yeah. So, what's on our agenda? Okay. So, what would you like us to do? Kiryu, almost called you Kiryu then. Yakobu can choose if he wishes. What should we do on a second date? I don't think we should do karaoke again. The only thing we know about her is that she doesn't drink.
Shopping.
So I don't know if it matters. Sorry, I interrupted you there.
Shopping.
Shopping it is. Let's go shopping. Why don't we do a little shopping at La Marche? What? You gonna buy me a present or something? As long as it's from you, I'll be happy to oblige. So we get a second boost highlight. Not what we needed, but this would have given us the boost we needed if we didn't. Shall we? Yes, let's.
Right.
Sorry?
Be right back.
Okay.
So again, too quietly.
Yep, that's fine. So I half spoke over you anyway. What you gonna buy me, Kiryu? You'll find out soon enough. Let's hurry up and go inside. You got it. I'm going to do another screen share. No, share party thing for Yakobu for when he comes back. Okay. Oh shit, can we buy anything? Because we haven't got any room. I suppose, yeah, they'd have to let you because you can't get to an item box. Wow. Yeah, imagine spending 2.5 million on a fucking dress for a sub-story. It's not even that impressive. Okay. Just a quick check, by the way, just because I want to check something. Is anyone else in chat? Italian ring. I think what did we give her already? We gave her a handbag. We gave her that. We gave her... What else did we give? We gave her something. I think we gave her the caviar skin bag, so... maybe she'd like some perfume. We haven't given her any perfume yet. She likes looking after herself, so... Perfume. Sensual aroma. I want to get her some perfume, I think. Italian perfume. Given that I don't think anyone else is in chat, I might wait for Yakobu to come back. So, depending on how long he is, I might cut this bit out on YouTube. So let me write down the time. 3:16:58. Oh, no, he's back.
I'm back.
Okay. No, I won't be cutting that out then, because it was... I literally said, I might cut this out and wait for Yakobu to come back. That was like 10 seconds ago. So, yeah, okay. Wow, that smells... That's not my fart that time. It's some food I've got over there. I slightly shifted the plate, forgetting that there was food under it, and it's let out this huge waft of barbecue sauce, which is quite nice. Right, anyway, yeah, so I suggested that we might get her some perfume because we've got her some physical items already and it costs less, so I got her some Italian perfume. I'll take this. Thank you very much. Let me walk you to the door.
I think he stole it. He said, I'll take this.
Rin does not look happy.
Didn't necessarily mention the fact that they gave him any money or anything, and then said, take it to the door.
I've not taken any money. Something wrong? Well, oh, what? We lost the whole heart because I bought her the wrong... Okay, fuck you. I'm not sure this works for me. Oh, sorry about that. Don't worry about it. I'll live. Anyway, it's about time we go back to the club. Yeah, she... Wow. Maybe she didn't like the gift. Maybe I'll put some more thought into it next time. I thought she'd like perfume. What can I say? Okay, whatever. Try my best. Thanks for taking me out today. You really know how to keep things entertaining. Including buying me shit perfume I'll never wear. Now it's my turn to entertain you. Okay, so it doesn't matter. So we unlocked the last lot of hearts anyway, so that's handy. Because I thought losing that heart, we have to do a whole other session just for that. Oh, I love going out with you. So what are we having? Oh, we're going straight into this. Okay. Okay, fair enough. Alright. Orange juice.
So that'll be the last thing we do.
Yeah, sorry. I assumed that would end the thing and then we could end there. I didn't realise it would go into a last one. I forgot. Sorry.
Yeah,
this should be good. Yeah, I forgot the third one goes into the fourth one if you do a date like that.
Yeah, I forgot as well.
Yeah, that's alright. I mean, this doesn't take long. It's only going to be like another, what, 10, 15 minutes maybe. Yeah, okay, come on. Come on, get to the questions. Come on. Start asking me shit, come on. Can pie, Frey Bentos, yes, come on. Right, and that. Oh, I left the game on earlier to do something, forgetting that the PS5's got a fucking shutdown feature, so when I came back it shut off and it had only done about 10 minutes of what I wanted it to. So I'll have to turn that off if I do it again later. Because there's this stupid thing in a game where you've got to play a game for you've got to play combined 1,000 hours in these games, in this Capcom collection, which, given that I've played all of them and I've only got like 10 hours or something, is ridiculous, but I'll have to leave a game on in the background while I'm doing other stuff to let the time build up a bit. They were talking about blood types and whatnot on TV yesterday. Yeah, that's a weirdly popular thing in Japan. I've got no idea why, but... I'm type... Oh, yeah, you told me once, didn't you? It's something to do with personalities or some shit like that. I'm type A, by the way. Anyway, something they said about type A people really struck with me. People with blood type A will strike a stone bridge to ensure safe passage, but in doing so they'll break it. Guess that means we're way too cautious, huh? You must be pretty strong to break a stone bridge, though. Oh! Okay, very, very quickly, this is a very short story. It was in a Japanese video we watched today, it was hilarious. There's this guy who does this travel stuff, but he doesn't speak in the videos, but he puts subtitles on, but it's really funny. And he said they were going to build some bridge somewhere in Japan that was supposed to be the Japanese version of the Golden Gate Bridge, like a big red thing, huge. And for some reason the project fell through and they couldn't finish it, so they had to demolish what they'd already built. And because the company were so Japanese and so sorry about it, there's this tiny river in town, and they built this sort of 10-foot little miniature version of the bridge they were going to build over this river to say sorry about it. So, yeah, and he said, I will now go on a tour of the bridge, and then stepped over it in about 4 steps and went, well, that was wonderful. It's a really, really small bridge over this tiny, tiny little river, but yeah, it's amusing anyway. Just reminded me of that. Kiryu, that's not the point at all. But yeah, when I saw that on TV, I got kind of spooked. I was like, holy crap, I am super cautious. As for how I'm going to work on that, well, I'll cross that bridge when I come to it. Ha, da-dum-tsh. Without kicking it. Anyway, it's insane how I keep running into that bozo. That was a weird change of conversation, but alright. What bozo? My ex. Oh, right. We need to have a conversation about bridges. I mean, what's up with that? Don't you think there's something suspicious going on? You don't think he's following us, do you? No, we keep meeting at the same place. It's not that hard to find us. I'd be more surprised if he wasn't at Smilebag when we walked in there, but there you go. I would hope not. Okay, let's think about this for a sec. I only bump into him whenever I'm in Kamurocho, specifically. Whenever I'm with you. Yeah, because we keep going to the same place. I mean, the first time it was weird. After that, it was just him guessing. That is true. Aha. So something's definitely up. Besides, this is a woman's intuition sort of thing. That's something you should never ignore. Maybe your meeting is fate. That is, I find that deeply concerning. What was it? The broom closet ending is my favourite. I hope your friends find this deeply concerning. That's the thing in Stanley Parable. Maybe there's a reason behind it. Okay. Maybe your meeting is fate. I mean, she did say she believed in that shit, so that is concerning. I mean, it's concerning that he keeps turning up, if that's what she meant. Maybe there's a reason behind it. Yeah, he's stalking her, I'd have thought. So that is the reason behind it. So I don't really know what's the best answer here, because all of these seem right.
Probably the third one.
Maybe there's a reason behind it? Yeah, because it's not really negative, is it? So, yeah. I mean, none of them are really, as far as I can work out, but maybe there's a reason behind it. Huh? You saying he's following us on purpose? Well, he's not doing it by accident, is he? Imagine that. You go, I keep following you everywhere by accident. Yeah, can you think of why that might be? Nope. My mind's drawing a complete blank. He's still after you, I'd have thought. Well, that was pretty fucking obvious. I don't remember all that much about him, as you may know. Gosh, why did we even start dating in the first place? It's like he got written out of my memory. You know something, Kiryu? I feel a lot more close to you these days. Like it's us against the world, or something cool like that. Okay, that got... that got a pretty decent boost. Just thought I'd let you know. I love doing that. When people go back and forth with dots, I just go, You think maybe I'm just worrying too much?
Homer and...
Yeah, Yeah, I was literally about to say that myself. I swear I was about to say that. Me and Mother Secret do it all the time, where she says something that I'm about to say, and I go, that's weird. Yeah, got it. You think maybe I'm worrying too much? It's possible.
Yeah, no, it's just the two heads back and forth.
Yeah, yeah. Even so, I'm still going to interrogate that shady ex of mine the next time he dares cross my path. Hopefully he knows what's coming to him. Yes. Tell me about the outside world, Kiryu. Regale me with a fascinating story or some incredible news. Yeah, this is the list again. I don't know, it just feels like it's been forever since I've heard about anything remotely interesting. Yeah, okay. Right, so we've already done the Gelato. So...
Tell me about lock-on technology.
Have you heard of... Is there anything interesting around town? Have you heard of locker keys? Le Marche reservations. Now, she was interested in going there, but she wasn't interested in the gift we bought her, so maybe that's a good thing? Was that there before? I don't know that tip was there before. Maybe we got it for going on dates in La Marche? See, the thing is, if I knew where these came from, I'd find a list of them online, but I don't know that there is a list online of where to pick these tips up from, so I think it's just sort of eating at restaurants and stuff like that. But I'll go with La Marche, because I don't know otherwise. There's a place called La Marche over on Showa Street where you can order any kind of bag you want. Really? Anything? I think so. Every 2 months, the owner heads over to Europe, so if you can catch him before then, he should be able to get you what you want. Yeah, I vaguely remember him telling us that ages ago, so maybe that wasn't just added and I just missed it before. Wow, that's some hot info right there. Never knew the owner literally went the distance. I better hurry up on making that order. There's some shoes I missed out on last year. Okay, wow. That was like a whole heart on its own. Nice. They practically sold out all over Japan, so I'd love him forever if he could get them. Okay, that went well. Nice. You know how there's more and more stuff on the news about people trying to scam each other? Yeah, tell me about it. It happened like 3 times in one stream at one point. Things like fraud and embezzlement. Yeah, that. I mean, how's that even happen in the first place? Well, that's why they're called scams, dear. Think about it. Even if you fleece someone for 50 million yen, you're just going to end up getting caught. Then it's off to the slammer. Well, not everyone gets caught doing it. Living large for a little while ain't worth getting locked up till you're old and dilapidated. Yes, like me. Agreed. Even if I lived a life of crime, I'd never do something that stupid. Besides, all I have to do is snag a guy who makes a cozy 20 mil. That's more within my realm of possibility. Yeah, tell me about it. I figured you would say something like that. Uh-huh. Hey, you gotta keep your money legit. Yeah, apart from you, who's a gold digger. I ain't saying she's a... No, what isn't she? That thing on Family Guy. Yes. I'm sure there are plenty of good guys out there who put in at least that much. What, 20 million a year? I doubt it. Yeah, and he's right here. You have to grow with your man. Your man can grow with you. Time to get matchmaking. Right, okay, so... he's right here. That's obviously a joke answer because I literally don't have that amount. If you'd met us in Yakuza 0, we could have given you 20 million on the spot, but... So... let's think. Okay. So... I don't know, actually. I mean, maybe it is maybe that is the right one. You have to grow with your man, but that's disagreeing with her. Time to get matchmaking, put her with someone else. I don't know. Should we go with the first one, even though it might be a bit of a joke answer? Might be the right one. Okay, let's go with that one. I bet she might find it funny. I don't know. Who knows? He's right here, baby. Yeah, and he's right here. What? Kiryu, let's get hitched. Right now. Oh, okay, somehow that worked. Oh, I bet he goes, no, not really, and it goes back down again. Goes all in, oh, and then she gets like that purple rain shit on her head. I only said that to see how you'd react. Yeah, exactly, because he hasn't got that sort of money. Oh, you just had to go and get my hopes up. Yeah, luckily she's not pissed off, so that went quite well. Well, anyone who brags about their earnings so openly has got to be, quite frankly, a jackass. So I guess I'm not too disappointed. Oh great, I'm a jackass. But at the same time, a guy's yearly salary needs to be taken into consideration. It's like one of the most important stats. Yeah, if I said one of the women's most important stats is the size of her tits, you'd be unhappy, so, you know, whatever. And for better or worse, society considers higher earners to be higher on the social ladder. That's just how it is. Maybe so. And if one of those rich boys happens to be extremely handsome, I'd spouse him up real quick. Real quick, like, see? Maybe I'll end up getting 20 mil all by myself on the quest to find me a hubby. Yes, maybe you will. You never know. Remember that Takashita guy from my office? You know, the mean guy? Yes, the old take-a-shit guy. Yeah, what about him? He set me up, Kiryu. He set you up? How? Oh, it doesn't matter. The important thing is, he had the gall to go behind my back and make a fool out of me in front of my most trusted clients. That self-righteous backstabber. I wanted that ivory back scratcher. I ought to take these beautiful nails of mine and shove them straight up his big hairy nostrils. Some people would pay for that. Ah, who am I kidding? That'd just get my nails dirty. Ugh. Better than up his bum, I suppose. Hey, Kiryu. Yeah? Remember what my mama said? That I needed to learn how to cope with life's difficulties or some such sentiment? I do recall something like that. Well, did she mean something like this? I mean, kind of. That very well could be. Yes, most diplomatic way of putting that. Ah, then what should I do? Cheer up for starters. Wow, imagine that going, cheer up, love, might never fucking happen. Don't know why I did that in Bernard Manning's accent, but there you go. Drink up and forget about it. I'll distract her from her troubles. Right, okay.
Drink.
Oh, yeah, that's true. I forgot about that. Well done, well remembered. I do have that written down, actually. So, yeah, very, very well remembered. Right, so, I mean, the answer's got to be the third one then, hasn't it? Because the first one's not going to be good. So, yeah, I'll go with distract her from her troubles, see how that goes. Distract her from her troubles.
Squirrel.
Hey, look over there, a bee! Go on.
Squirrel.
Scroll, scroll, scroll.
No, squirrel. That's...
Oh! Squirrel! Sorry, I thought you said scroll. Yeah, squirrel, hee! It's got a fluffy tail. Hello, Dean, you are a stupid head. Homer, is that you? Ah! Why don't we go have some fun right now? Huh? I know how much you like karaoke, so I thought it'd be nice if we could go together. Yeah, unfortunately we already did, but I don't know if this takes into account the date we had or whether this text happens anyway. The only thing is, I don't know what's popular right now. I guess you could say I'm a little old-fashioned. Yeah, including our suit, apparently. Kiryu. That's awful nice of you to try and cheer me up. I was thinking that line from Grim Fandango, what was it? He picks up a pack of cards and goes, this pack of cards is frayed round the edges, but then so am I, and I've got fewer suits. Yeah, that was it. Keep doing that, and I seriously might fall for you. That's not the heart. That's the sound of my penis rising. Shine, shine, shine. This is a good place to stop. Really? Oh, we were so close. Should we keep going? No. Okay. That might be enough to get us the final date. If it's not, we're going to have to do another session next time. We were bloody close, though. If it does turn out to be the one, then I'll at least take the phone call, and we'll have to go and save anyway, so... Kiryu, come back and see me again, okay? Don't worry, I will. I can't remember if we need the full 20 for the next bit to activate, or whether... Because we got into the 20th heart, so... Awesome. Have fun out there. Okay. So there's this text, and then the one we get for... Yeah. This afternoon shit's crazy busy, and now I'm super sleepy. I've got to work real hard. Can I sleep when you get here? Maybe I shouldn't. Lol. I hope you come again today. And... Right. Okay, so save point is up there. And this is far enough for the next email to activate, if it's going to activate. And if it doesn't, then it means we have to do another session. Which... It looks like we might have to, unfortunately. Oh well, we almost did it. So, yeah. She's not hugely annoying, thankfully, so I don't mind too much. But, what's going on here? Oh, it's one of those smoking things, I see. Right, okay. Yeah. Okay, save. If I couldn't think of a name, I'd have probably done some sort of gelato pun, because we had a lot of gelato involvement in the stream today. So, yeah. There you go. Good one. And you, sir, are you ready to receive my limp tiger drop? Get your hands off me! Oh, we've actually got into a fight, weirdly. Yes, so, let me just quickly finish this fight, and then we'll, say goodbye. Press the wrong button, never mind. Crap, wrong button. Oh, it turns out you can tiger drop counter weapons, by the way. You just have to get the timing right, which I often don't, which is why I often can't do it. Batter up, bitch! Nice. I was going to say, I bet he hits me with that sign just before I can unleash it. Dick. But no, I got it. A weirdly oblong $5,000. Okay, why not? Right, yeah, okay. So, good progress today. We did a load more sub-stories. I'll recheck off stream if I didn't cross off any that we did. But we're getting there. There's still a load from Chapter 7 and 6 we somehow missed. I was going to say there's one from Chapter 4 that we can't do because it's in Ryukyu. No, there's two in Chapter 4 we can't do because they're in Ryukyu. Chapter 5, there was one at night we could have done, so we'll have to wait till it's nighttime in Kamurocho next time. And then there's loads in 6, 7, and there's a couple in 9 we didn't do. And I think one of them is literally right next to us. Yeah, it's over there. It's that man from the previous game. I think he's either a musician or a comedian, I can't remember. But anyway, I did save, didn't I? Sorry. Yeah, so if you're watching this on YouTube, then twitch.tv/LangSecret. I can never remember that. I had to look at the screen to check what it was. I always said twitch.com. I don't think it's ever been .com, but there you go. Alright, so, yeah, so good stuff. So yes, I'll be uploading this and giving it an amusing name, I imagine. Either, what were the possible names? Pinky, Da-rumour, and the Naughty Masaya. That might have to be the title. It's going to be a long one, but we'll see. I bet it'll be annoying. I'll be one letter short of being able to fit it in the bloody box or something. But I'll try anyway. So you're not the Messiah, yeah. And I'm actually, that was so funny. It woke Helene half up, which I assume she's now properly gone to bed. But she fell asleep, and then I made her laugh so much it woke her up. But yeah, anyway. So yeah, see you all on Discord and back Thursday live. And obviously this will be probably uploaded tomorrow, which for me is Wednesday, because it takes me ages to remember to name it. So, but yes, good stuff. Fun was had by all. So yeah, no mother, it's just the end of the stream. Right. So yes, we will see you next time. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Oh, and as it turns out, that thing you did at the end of the last stream wasn't caught on the end. Sorry about that.
Oh.
But, end. No, proper end. End.
And
End. End.